What's up, guys? FSL day 24. Right. Oh. Matchups tonight. Welcome to this stream. We got going on tonight. Let's take a look. I got Seth here with me. Seth, what's up? Oh, Seth is here. I think his mic is good, right? Yeah. Check.
Yep. What's
okay,
up?
cool.
What's up?
Double checking. All right, so we got full lineup tonight, guys. Got the young one coming on, and then we got the old and gold. So we got like a 40-year difference here, maybe more, of players tonight, right? The youngest one is playing. It's Hyper Turtle. He's playing as Little Reaper, and Hyper Turtle, who just had his birthday, going to be going up against him in Code A. And they already did they're doing their map selections are already done. Let's take a quick peek. Yep, they're done with their map selections. You can see that right there. And then after that, we're gonna have what? Code S, and then a 2v2.
No, we have 2v2 first.
Yeah, we have a 2v2. The Super Smurfers, the Young Guns, and then Old and Gold, which the name says they're old and they're usually around gold, right? So that's 2v2. And then we have the Code S, Frieden, the random player, versus the consensus #1 seed in Code S, Dark Menace. So, got a very busy game day today with lots of cool games. Steph, tell me about this matchup.
Well, we do have a busy night tonight, but Friday is actually going to get even busier because we're going to have 4 matches on Friday. But focusing on tonight, there's some very important games to be had here. Number one is, you mentioned Little Reaper. This is a do or die for him. This is basically a playoff game for him. Because if he loses this game, mathematically, I think he's out of the playoffs.
Yeah, he has to win this.
Yeah, because otherwise, the best he could do next game, even if he wins, would be to tie with Casper. But Casper's already beaten him head-to-head. So that means he would lose out on that. He has to win this to stay on the hunt. Right, so that's a very important game. Hyper Turtle is still fighting for seeding here. He's still, he's trying to keep up with the Archaic and Spaghettio or Dummy Strength. They're both 3-1. Hyper Turtle is 2-1, so he needs to keep up with them to get that #1 seed. So right now, if Hyper Turtle loses this, there's still a chance he might not make it, so it's an important game for him as well. But not more important for Little Reaper.
Yep, so here you go. The spreadsheet has the Code A standings.
Well, actually go to the tab on the Code A standings. There you go.
Yeah. There it is, guys. You can see how important this game is. Hyper Turtle, and Little Reaper right here. So Little Reaper really needs the game. Playoffs, you only get top 4?
Top 4, that's correct.
Yeah, top 4, guys.
Yep. So that's why this is a very important game. But let's see if we can chat with the players. We can bring them up.
Yeah. So let's bring him up to the channel so we can
joining us here are Little Reaper and Hyper Turtle. How are you both doing?
I'm doing alright.
I like your shirt, man. Actually, I just bought some StarCraft shirts today because they were half off in Blizzard store today. So
one of these days, I'm actually going to be able to host a BarCraft again. I want my wardrobe to be ready.
Nice. How about you, Little Reaper? Are you excited? Nervous?
Nervous.
Nervous? Do you know this? I don't want to put extra pressure than you already are getting, but this is a very important game for you, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so he was very nervous.
Right.
What about you, Hyper Turtle? Have you been preparing for this game or any?
I've been working on my Zerg in general, both in teams and single, just to try to keep everything hand in hand. I really want to make the playoffs in both the 2v2 and the Code A. So
yeah, that was my next
very
question,
seriously.
actually, was since you were playing Zerg most of the time already with 2v2s, are you just gonna keep doing that with single player?
Unless I'm taking on another Zerg, I do not like Roach versus Roach.
Okay, well,
there's Protoss, so
Yeah, I mean, the only other possible Zerg you'd encounter in Code A is...
He's coming right up. Casper.
Oh, Casper. Oh, that's right. Casper is a Zerg.
Oh,
I forgot about
that's
that.
next
But
week.
yeah.
We'll deal with that next week. But for now, it's a Protoss, so you're happy.
Yep. So, I guess we're ready to go. We just need KJ Freedom to join the lobby, and we can get started. We'll talk to you guys after the match. Good luck, gentlemen. Have fun. And let's get this going.
So yeah, real quick, let's talk about the map selections. How we get this set up.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick off the game already, but let's talk about the maps here. I think I need to start running some statistics on
analytics. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that before the playoffs. I'm gonna start compiling some data, but I bet you it's Beckett and Blackburn that it gets vetoed the most. But we've got just pretty standard maps here: Lightshade, Jagannatha, and 2000 Atmospheres. So pretty good maps for Protoss. Actually, for all races overall. All right, but we're underway. Let's start this game. Let's introduce the players first. On the top left corner, really practicing his Zerg lately. Our purple Zerg, he is
Hyper Turtle.
And on the bottom right corner of Lightshade, his map pick, our yellow Protoss.
Little Reaper.
And you guys are watching.
Alright, so a nice opening here for Little Reaper, low ground wall that he started. Now, let's see if he decides to do an aggressive build, or he just wants to get his natural and gets his macro and economy up. Right, so by him walling down there, I'm guessing he's planning to do an economic build, right? Just get to the mid game. But you never know. Sometimes Little Reaper puts a lot of pressure in the beginning, and that pressure most of the time topples over the opponent. So let's see if he does. But he looks like he's posturing just to take his natural, and he's already banking minerals, so obviously he's going to do that before Cyber. And let's see, he hasn't dropped it yet. There it is, 60 minerals later. But I like this opening for Little Reaper. And the other side, just a normal hatch pool for our Zerg player. And there is the Cyber right after. So it's a good opening for both. These are your standard opening. From bronze all the way to the pro level, right? These are your opening for Protoss. Pretty economic opening here. So that's good to see here for Little Reaper, because he's really been known to do a lot of cheeses or early attacks, attacking with just off of one base. And so those are pretty much all in, and if it doesn't work, you're so far behind. But I like this opening for Little Reaper. Now, let's see, he doesn't have enough gas. So I think he didn't time this out right. He doesn't have enough gas to start off the warp gate. But there is a shield battery. That's a really early shield battery. He needs to start a Zealot, though, to make sure that these 6 lings that are coming up are not going to be able to get in. But he is supply blocked. That second pylon is pretty late. But the good thing is the Nexus finished, because he started Nexus first, so he got that supply off of it. Earlier today, I was watching WCS, and Neeb forgot his second pylon so late that his double gateway stalkers were stuck, right? Because he was supply blocked. And it was a pretty for that level, it was a pretty big mistake. But it's not too bad here for Little Reaper, because he got his Nexus up early, his stalkers up, the wall is there, and I think Hyper Turtle was playing to the image that Little Reaper's built up, that he's going to be aggressive, he's going to do proxy. So that's a pretty good scout there for Hyper Turtle. But he does take his third early, which is good to see for the Zerg. Let's see what he's doing. He's just adding another gateway and a robo. Okay. So pretty economic opening for both. Droning up, probing up. Little Reaper is actually in the worker lead, but that's to be expected at this stage of the game, you know, in the PvZ. But there is an early Roach Warren. So I don't know if this is just a safety Roach Warren, or he's going to be aggressive with that. He does have this wall here with the Evo chambers, and, well, actually just one, and a Roach Warren. So they're just building up their economy, building up their production facilities. A double spore for just in case an Oracle sweeps in. But, you know, we all know Oracle's not going to be sweeping anytime soon. There is a War Prism. That's a pretty early War Prism. I guess he's going to be aggressive pretty soon here. Little Reaper. He still has the worker lead, but that's not going to last for long because the Zerg is droning up. But if he's droning up, right, maybe he can put some pressure. The Protoss player here can put some pressure in. 4 roaches. Huh, okay. So I guess he's just gonna keep this defensive, I guess. There is an Immortal, so I'm guessing this is gonna be paired with the War Prism. No, the War Prism is going to leave. And he's actually Overlord hunting, I'm guessing. So he brings the War Prism with the Stalker, looking for the usual places for the Zerg to put their Overlords to scout in the beginning. But there's none to be had because Hyper Turtle didn't send his Overlord across the map. So he is just going to wait for this Immortal. He is supply blocked, but I think he's waiting for another one. There it is. He's going to go put some pressure on. So here it is. You know, Hyper Turtle does have roaches, but the roaches are terrible against Immortals. You need to have a lot to really deal with them, but he is making a lot more here. There's a good scout here with the Lynx, but it's just gonna skim at the edge of the base. He's not really gonna see anything, and he won't know this is coming until it hits him in the front. And here it is. The Warpin has begun. Zealot. This is not charge lots, though. And there are a lot of... That's a lot of charge lots. So once they get in to the face of these roaches, I think this is not going to be looking good for Hyper Turtle. But you know what? The Zealots are falling quickly. The Immortals are... It's not doing enough damage here because I think he kept moving forward. It's a good micro here and good pickup by Little Reaper. The attack keeps going, but I think his attack is going to fizzle out here soon. More roaches are incoming. I would like for him to add some links here, but I don't know if he upgraded link speed. He needs to pick that with good micro there, picking up that Immortal. More Zealots are on the way, but more roaches, and I think the roaches are dealing with these Zealots. Good transfuse there in the forward Queen. And he's chronoing out his gateway because he cannot supply this fast enough. And with, you know, I think this is the problem, is once you have two bases, you need to have 8 gateways. Right? I think he only is working off of 4 gateways here, and I don't think that's enough. Right, so the roaches are thinning out, but so are the Zealots. The Queen is doing some hull damage on that War Prism, and he pushes him away. And so I think that's it for the attack for Little Reaper. Now he's gonna have to brace for impact for a lot of these roaches that are making their way across the map. They're now posturing at the front of the Protoss base, and I think with that shield battery there, double shield battery in fact, and the third one on the way, I think he'll be fine. He should be able to defend this. Good job on saving that one Immortal. That one Immortal has 18 kills. And true to its name, that Immortal just won't die here. The second one's gonna be popping out. Ravagers are chipping away in the front here. The Immortal is microed in the front. He has to be careful. Good Ravager bile hits on the shield battery. That's pretty much run dry here. And I think Little Reaper should be fine here. Loses the shield battery. There's one more, but I think this is going to be hard to break here. Little Hyper Turtle is losing steam on this attack. I think he's just going to back off, but Little Reaper's going to give chase. And I don't think he can fight this Protoss army now. I think that was an ill-advised attack there with that many shield batteries. I think you could have just pulled away and drone up and further your lead. But he makes 6 more roaches, puts down a Hydra Den, and gets more workers here. But he has to be careful that he doesn't die on this counter push. Both of them are floating money, but Little Reaper has 2k mineral here. He just needs to warp. He needs to start warping in just Zealots here. Drop a few more gateways. But you know what? I think he has enough here. These double Immortals are gonna make quick work of these roaches. Good micro on one of the Immortals. Another one is falling low. Is he gonna micro it out? No! It gets picked off. Now that loses a lot of steam here by just that lone Immortal. Nice bile hits here. But the roaches are gone, so now drones are pulled. You don't want drones fighting here. And more Zealots. I think he might be able to... No, I think more roaches are in the way. I don't think he's gonna die here. He biles his own queens. The queens... that forward queen dies. Roaches have thinned out. But that one hero Immortal stands strong with 32 kills. And he's... I think he just needs to kill this third and take his time. But no, he's gonna keep moving forward. He's going to lose that one Stalker. And the Zealots are started to thin now. But drones are pulled. And whenever that happens, sometimes it's a signal of, you know, Zerg is about to die. And more war. I think this is gonna do it. This is gonna topple our Zerg player here. Unless he can kill that Warp Prism, but the Warp Prism is pretty much safe, and I think this is it. This is gonna snowball here, with more Zealots gonna be warped in pretty soon. Economy taking a hit for Hyper Turtle, and I think this... Oh no, the Immortal falls! The hero Immortal finally is taken out, but that is a lot of Zealots, although it doesn't have charge. Army supply still favors Little Reaper, and like I said, I think this is just gonna snowball here because more Warpins are gonna be coming, and yeah, there's just not enough. You're not Hyper Turtles doesn't have as good as economy as Little Reaper, and there it is. It did snowball. Good counter attack there by Little Reaper. I think that counter attack by Hyper Turtle was that was not a good decision. I think you just go back there, make all those shield batteries. But if you can hit it, go ahead. But if not, you should just pull back, right, and just get far ahead with your economy. But that was a good move there by Little Reaper, taking that game number 1. Whew. All right, now we move on to game number 2. We're gonna be playing this in Jagannatha. That was an action-packed game. They got their economy set up, they built their units, and they start attacking. And once they started attacking, it was non-stop from there until Little Reaper edged out the victory. Alright, let's bring our players in. So Sir Maligant is joining me, so I don't have to lose my voice here.
Hey!
What's up, dude?
What's up, what's up? That was an interesting first game.
Yeah, and you know, I like the way they both opened up. I like their attacks. I think the really big difference there is I don't think Hyper Turtle should have kept pressing there.
Yeah, those shield batteries were just...
Yeah, because once you saw that there were 2 Immortals and they're all those shield batteries, yes, you can hit your biles, but you should just back off at that point and get to your Hydras.
Yeah, yep. He
Right.
forced the issue there, so...
Yeah, so sometimes that happens, right? It's easy for us to say since we have full vision, but when you're playing, sometimes you can't tell whether you're ahead or not. But to be safe, right? If you know you can't break that, you're ahead in economy. You have 3 bases.
Yeah, just keep him at bay. You don't have to push it. Yeah, you don't have to keep pushing it.
And then he put down his Hydra Den way too late, and so by the time Little Reaper pushed back, Hydra Den was not done. And so that's where it fell. So, either way, good game by Little Reaper. He's up 1-0. You guys are watching
FSL Season 4.
Alright, so who do you favor here in game number 2, Sir Maligant?
I guess Hyper Turtle will probably adjust his game. We'll see.
Alright, well let's see. On the top right corner of Jagannatha, need to adjust this game. Our Zerg player, he is.
Hyper Turtle.
Alright, the player in the bottom left, he takes game 1. It's the Protoss. He is.
Little Reaper.
Yeah, this is a big game for Little Reaper, right? Because if he
Yeah.
loses this match, he is eliminated from the playoffs.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Yeah. So he needs this win, but he's halfway there. He's got his first victory down. I hope that is not blocking his Nexus.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. When I was looking at the minimap, I was like, what is that?
That's really too close for comfort there.
I know, right? And if it does block it, there's no way for him to take out that pilot because he'll be behind. So.
Oh yeah, he'll be way behind. So
Yep.
I think at that point you just do a one base all-in strat.
True.
And then if you do enough damage, then maybe you can put another pylon and destroy that one. But let's see. He is going to take... Oh, he's double gateway.
Oh.
But he cancels it. You know, minerals at this early stage is very, very important, right?
Yeah. You don't want to waste minerals, definitely. So what is he doing? I think he's trying to... Did he try to save money to expand or no?
No, I don't think so. I think he wanted to put down the cyber as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But I think he realized... Well, I don't know if he realized. Because he never got close to 400 to be able to start the frame of the Nexus. Right?
Yep.
So I don't know if it is blocked or not. But he's definitely not expanding. So the good thing about last game was that during his attack, his economy was solid, right? He's able to keep warping in the zealots. I just like that he would have more gateways, but in this game he's not expanding.
Yeah, let's see. Looks like he's saving money, so he's about to expand now.
All right, so let's see. 400 now. Is it blocked or not?
Oh my gosh.
I think he's
Oh my gosh, I think it's blocked. There you go. Now he's trying to block, take it down. Yeah.
Oh,
And the Zerg sees this.
Yeah, Zerg sees this. He's making 12 links.
Oh my gosh.
4
this is gonna
more
be bad.
on the way.
Yeah.
Now, speed is far from completing, but right now, Little Reaper just had to spend money and waste money on...
Oh, and
Wait, that's not even centered.
Yeah, it's not
He
even
needs to cancel
centered.
that.
Oh no!
No!
Yeah, and I think he should have made the pylon in the front too, instead of the back. This way. Oh, and here comes the
Here
links.
it is. Now 4 links beat... Well, more than 4 links. 4 links
Yeah.
beat 1 Zealot. But there's a lot more links here.
Thanks.
And I think if Hyper Turtle kills this pylon, I think this is
I think it's
GG.
GG. Yeah, this
there'll
will be over
more.
quick.
There are more links coming here.
Oh my gosh, this is bad for.
This is
Little
gonna be a
Reaper.
quick game. There's a
GG.
GG. No,
Yeah.
off of a block Nexus, and everything just went downhill from there.
Yeah,
Very unfortunate.
mistake of putting that pylon there.
Yeah.
You know what? At that point, just go. You should just go 4 gate, just attack. Really.
Yeah. I mean, if that happened to me, pretend that you're expanding, block it all off, and then put your gateways in the back and just chrono at your warp gate.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, right?
Yep.
Because trying to catch up from there against a Zerg who's just gonna drop down their third base. Yeah, that's.
And then the Zerg also had an Overlord there, saying, "Ooh, look at that! He's panicking."
Well, no, I think the Overlord saw him trying to kill his own Nexus.
Yeah.
Own pylon, right?
His own pylon's like, "Oh, you'll be supply blocked."
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. But
Yeah.
good thing that's not his last life. He has one more. This is actually his last life for the season. Well, he has one more game after, one more match after this, but he needs to win this to stay in the hunt.
Yeah. That was an interesting, quick game.
Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate, but good thing that didn't come in your game 3.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, that would be bad. Alright.
Alright, you guys are watching.
is a platinum player?
Yeah, he's platinum.
Okay.
Alright, introduce our players here, Sir Maligant.
Alright, at the bottom left, he takes that quick win. It's the Zerg player, it is.
Hyper Turtle.
On the top right corner of 2,000 atmospheres, donating that one win, our Yellow Protoss.
Little Reaper.
Yeah, that was pretty much a donation there.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a better placement. That definitely does not block the Nexus this time.
Yeah, I mean, this is why you play this game more often, right? Because you more experience, the more you learn. So definitely that's a lesson learned there by Little Reaper. Never put your pylon too close there.
Yeah.
It happened to me before too, you know, and it sucks. So.
It's happened to the best of us.
Yep,
right?
exactly.
But you're just gonna have to forget about that game. Just throw it in the trash can and just focus on this one. This is his most important match of the season thus far. And let's see if he reverts back to his old build here with just a Nexus first. Well, Nexus before Cyber.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like he is. He's banking minerals, right? He's just
he's the expansion. Yep.
Yeah.
He's the expansion first, so he'll expand for sure.
Yep. And so I like this that he prioritized getting 16 probes on the minerals to get that going first before pulling them off to the gas.
Yeah, that speeds up your minerals for sure.
But there's
for your structures. Oh, look at that! He brings it home. He brings home his probe. I mean, his scout.
Yeah. So this is actually a little bit more optimal build here than first game, because in the first game, Cyber finished and he still didn't have enough gas to research warp, right? So that meant that he didn't harvest this gas early enough. But it looks like this is better. He's gonna have enough to do that. The Zerg, in the meantime, just looking at everything. The Zerg's early game map hack here.
Yeah, this is on this map. I usually make my structures to the left of that choke, so that the Overlord, because the Overlord will usually just linger on that high ground, or you know that. So this way he doesn't see my gap there on the right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because they'll just be peeking and think, oh, you only have one zealot there, eh?
Yeah. Alright, so this game though, let's see if Hyper Turtle gets his third around the 3. I think last time he got it about the 310 mark. But let's see if he gets it around the same time. Lings, one of them gets picked off. Not.
Yeah, I think Little Reaper's trying to.
Alright, there it is.
Play
So
it
same
safe.
timing. So, you know, Hyper Turtle puts it down around 310, 312, similar to the first game. So, looks like Hyper Turtle has a specific build that he's been working on and he's comfortable, right? Because he does it exactly the same. And then comes in the Roach Warren. So, it's the same exact build.
Will he do another push at 4 or what? At 5 minute, 6 minute mark? But I like this one. Robo here for Little Reaper.
So if Little Reaper does it the same way, well, but you know what? There are more gateways this time. I think he's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna have.
It's a Prism. He's going for the Prism.
Yeah, he's gonna make the Prism first, and then he's gonna make the Immortal. He's gonna pick that up. He's gonna go across the map and put the pressure on, right? And I think that's his plan. But this time, this is gonna be a little bit more powerful than Game 1 because there are more gateways, right?
Yep.
I'd like for him to actually put down 2 more, you know, as you prepare for this assault. Right, just get your 8 gateways off of 2 bases, and then start your push. Right, I think he's just waiting for the Immortal here now. And as soon as that Immortal gets picked up, I think he's going to move out. Now, let's see. Hyper Turtles already started producing units here with the +1 upgrade. I don't think he had +1 in the first game.
Yeah, one thing I don't like about Little Reaper's game here is that he's not making probes.
Yeah,
He stopped
this is gonna
making
be.
probes.
This is it. This is an all-in. This is where he's He's putting all his chips in the middle of the table here. And it's like, you know what? I need to win this. I need to win it now. No more probes. All units. He's freeing up supply, dropping 3. Ooh, it's actually even blocking it. So, right? And this is it. So he's either gonna win with this, or he's gonna be out of the playoffs. Well, out of contention for the playoffs.
Well, at least he has 7 gates.
Yeah,
which is good.
Nice. Yeah, so I do like his chances here because this can easily snowball.
Yep.
But Hyper Turtle did make units, so it's not like he's scrambling for units really early, right? And this is it.
Only one immortal though. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. So the one roach gets picked off right away. He evacuates the drones immediately.
Oh my gosh, this is a lot. This is crazy.
This is a lot, but they're all gonna be bottlenecked here in this choke with a bunch of roaches. So let's see how fast these zealots fall, and they do fall really quickly here.
Yeah. He needs to warp in. Warp. There you go.
Right,
that immortals.
Yeah, I think this might
so deadly at the back.
This might snowball here.
Yeah.
If Hyper Turtle's not careful. Now the spine is still not complete.
This is looking good for Little Reaper, man.
Yeah,
I think this.
He's gonna.
But there's a lot of roaches incoming.
Yeah, there is. But you know, there's more warpins here, and since he has 7 gates, he can reinforce this quickly. Look at that hero immortal.
Nice manage. A nice micro there on the immortal.
Alright, so the zealots have thinned out. And more roaches are coming in, but the warpins are coming in.
No.
It's gonna be close, but I think Little Reaper's got this.
Yeah,
you know,
he's got his. Don't lose that. Oh, he almost.
Yeah, so I think the problem here is he's relying too heavily on roaches. He cannot skip the lings, right? He can't skip the link speed.
Did
Right?
he skip the link speed? Oh, he has link speed.
Oh, he does, but he needs to also make links here because
he didn't make links. Well, I think this is game, man. This is really good execution here by Little Reaper. Nothing
Little
there.
Reaper's gonna take the series and stays alive for the playoff time.
Very nicely done. Yeah, he managed that immortal really nicely. I mean, he just kept it to the back, you know, picked it up, dropped it off. That immortal had what, 22 kills?
Yeah, I think that hero immortal.
Very good.
And at some point, you just stop trying to target it because it's gonna get picked up. But that was a very good game. Little Reaper, good job. Hyper Turtle, I like your build. It looks like you really practiced it because the timing of it was exactly the same as game 1 and 3, where you take your third. So is that the build you've been preparing all week?
It's the open anyway. You know, I go different ways for it. Little Reaper never goes Stargate, so you know.
Yeah.
The way to go for it was really roaches, no matter what way we looked at it.
Yep. And my next question is, so you decided to just go all roaches. What was the reason not even making any links at all during those fights?
Basically, I didn't think they'd last long against the Zealots.
Okay.
So it was either roaches or Banelands, and Banelands were going to run out.
Yeah, that was a really, sharp timing by Little Reaper on that attack. That was a good job. Sir Malgan, do you have any questions?
Yeah, that last game actually, I think you moved your Overlord from the choke all the way to the back. That's probably why you didn't see his prism, you didn't see his immortal. I mean, that would have give you a good idea that a timing attack is gonna happen.
I was pretty sure it would be the same time as the first one. I just wasn't as ready as the first time.
I see. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I guess more links could help too, because he had a lot of stalkers, and his zealots were upgraded, so it could have helped. But yeah, I mean, that was good execution there by Little Reaper.
What about game 2? Let's talk about that.
Oh, game 2, Little Reaper. I mean, no, Hyper Turtle first. So you had your Overlord there. You definitely saw him destroying his pylon, right?
Yeah.
So that's what triggered you to just send all your links.
Yeah, I've made the same mistake before as Protoss too, and when you see that opening, you've got to go for it. Otherwise, you get more prisms in your face.
Yeah.
You know, I've learned the hard way previous seasons. Never underestimate these kids. So
Yeah,
I
that's
take
true.
opportunities when I get them.
That's right. That's right. But yeah, I mean,
AJ Freedom, any other questions here for Hyper Turtle?
for Hyper Turtle.
Yeah, I like your build. It's +1 range, right? Is that a specific build just for Little Reaper, or just something you're working on in general?
It's what I like to open with.
Yeah.
You know, especially because I usually like to transition onto lurkers and other things along those lines. So I usually save the unless I'm against Terran, I usually save the melee upgrades for later.
Yeah, it's a +1 on the range is really good, especially because later in the game you're gonna need some range units. I think so. I really like it. I don't see a whole lot of Code A players do something like that, so I was actually like, wow, that's a cool, well-timed build. So
Yeah.
I got winner to
Expansion
thank
into
for
third.
it. So there you go.
All right, good game. So, Little Reaper, congratulations on the win. My first question is, when did you find out that you blocked your Nexus in game number 2?
When I was gonna make, and when I placed down that pylon, I was like, I think I just not blocked my Nexus, and I was
Nexus.
like, should I cancel it? I can't because I'll be late with the gateway.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, you did try to take your expansion, but did you also realize that your expansion was off-centered as well?
Yeah.
All right, Sir Mahaga, do you
Yeah,
have any questions here for Little Reaper?
No, I mean, I think next time, Little Reaper, if you make a mistake with your pylon like that, just try to do like a tree gate push.
just
Just
all
see
in.
what happens.
At that
Just
point.
do all in, cause yeah, at that point when you kill that pylon, you're definitely behind. So might as well go for that all in. But yeah, that's it. I mean, good game, good execution. I like the way you manage your immortals with your prism. Very nicely done, actually.
All right, good games. And with that, so the 5 players are still alive for actually the Archaic and Domistrike. I think they've secured their position on the 1 and 2 spots. Now it's just a battle for the next 2 spots among 3 players here. So good luck on your next game, and let's see how it shakes out.
All right, good game, guys.
Alright, so I guess you can update that standings, which
Yeah.
I'm displaying right now.
Well, let me update it really
In the
quickly
meantime,
here.
Meantime, let's take a look at the next game we have is a 2v2, guys, and like they already finished their vetoes.
Cool.
It's Arctic Dream, Roscallion, Emerald City. The players are Super Smurfers and the Old and Gold, guys. This is gonna be fun. I like watching these guys play. It's a lot of fun to see what their thought process is. It's very different from what you see. They got the mature sensibility about them, right, Maligan?
I know, right? You know what? I did play with the Old and Gold. We did a few team games. I mean, they're really good, macroing up. So I think this will be a good matchup, actually. An aggressive team with with the Smurfers, and then a good macro team with the Old and Gold.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Okay, so
Who do you think has the edge here, though?
man,
Yeah, this is a close one actually.
it's tough.
I know, right?
For me, I'm gonna pick Old and Gold 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, me too. Because I think Old and Gold has really that what you call this, the experience, right?
The X factor
Deepu and
here.
BTP.
The X factor
Oh, yeah,
really is
Spaghettio.
Spaghettio. If he plays Terran, 2-1 Old and Gold. But if he plays Protoss, he's actually pretty good as Protoss. So I favored them.
Yeah. Yep.
And
So we'll see. Oh.
yeah, it looks like the standings are updated. So Little Reaper moves to 3rd place. So he's in the hunt, that's for
Nice.
sure. So it's
Yeah,
crazy.
so-
You either eliminated or you're in a good spot. So
Yeah, while we're waiting for Spaghetti, because it looks like his computer crashed. But yeah, so Code A's been updated. and looks like the Archaic and Spaghettio is basically in with 3 wins. Now, one of those, because I think there's a Hyper Turtle versus Casper game, so that game is gonna be key on who's not gonna make it. Actually, who wins that will make it, and it still depends with Little Reaper's game. So,
Yep.
I see.
And this 2v2
Alright, looks
here, let's take a look at the 2v2 standings, which is happening now. And look at this rank, the rankings. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are Super Smurfers and Old and Gold.
yeah. Well, you know what? Let's talk to them real quick.
Oh, they're here. They're here. Okay, let's go do it.
Let's bring them up.
Bring in these guys.
Joining us now are teams Super Smurfers and Old and Gold. How are you all doing?
Excellent. Thank you.
Ready. Okay.
Excited.
Oh, it's a nice keyboard there.
Yeah, it is a nice keyboard.
Okay,
So,
let's ask Old and Gold first. Have you guys been preparing? Because I know Sir Maligan has been working with you guys or playing with you guys, but are you guys ready for tonight's game?
We actually, this is probably the first time that we've discussed a strategy beforehand and also
nice.
watched the team. So it took
good.
it took this long for us to be like, we should probably accurately plan. And so this is the first time that we've put a game plan in place
Yeah.
Oh,
beforehand.
that's good.
You know,
Well,
you guys,
Yeah,
you guys only have 1 win in the season, but you guys do have 3 games remaining. So if you run the table and win those 3 games, you guys will get up to the 4th win, which you guys will be in the playoffs. Sloza, you guys ready for this game?
Well, I know we have an unpredictable opponent, which makes this a lot of fun. But yeah, no, this is going to be a good match, I think.
Question for
Yeah, I mean-
Spaghettio. Are you going to be playing Terran today, or what race are we expecting from you?
Yeah, well, today I forgot. So I reset my computer over the weekend, and I forgot to reinstall the game, and so I only had time to keep hotkeys for 1 race, and Ethan told me Protoss, so today's Protoss, I guess.
Oh,
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Protoss Knight.
It's
So
because
Maligan,
every
you have
time
questions here.
Yeah, I mean, I played with Old and Gold last weekend, I think, right? We played some team games, and then these guys are solid team players, man. I mean, I think it's good to see that you guys have done your homework. You checked your opponents. You're strategizing something for this, so hopefully that pays off because you guys are good. You guys are not that bad when it comes to macro as well. So
Not that bad. I'll take it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's high praise.
That's oh man.
So,
Yep.
question here is: are we going to see battle cruisers from ET tonight?
Oh, that's right. He loves his BCs.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I told him to play Protoss today, so I don't plan on losing. So I'll see how it
Don't
goes. We'll see how it
Plan
goes.
on using. Okay, all right. It's good enough.
All right.
Okay, so if we don't have any more questions, KJ Freedom, Sir Maligan, you guys can
Nope,
go to
it's
your
all good.
respective channels. We'll talk to you guys after the match.
No
All right,
question.
good luck, guys.
Yeah, so just to go back, the maps tonight. Game 1 will be on Arctic Dream. They are kind of separate on that map, and then Game 2 is
Yeah. You know, our Arctic Dream has been getting a lot of plays here lately. So, it's nice to see that map setup. But yeah, I
know what?
definitely start doing some analysis and statistics here on what players have been picking for these maps. So we'll have that ready for you guys in the playoffs.
Ooh,
Alright guys, this is 2v2 you're watching. So enjoy it.
FSL Season 4.
Right, let's introduce our players here. On the top left, ooh, there's a pause first.
Do we have introductions already for ET and 2 Feet?
We do not have one for the Smurfers yet,
But we do have
you know,
one
I
for
did
2 Feet.
receive from I did receive finally the introductions for Benzel today, so we'll have that ready on Friday.
Nice.
Finally.
Right.
Okay.
All right, we're ready.
Let's make sure everybody's ready. Right. 3.
Game resumed.
Okay, let's introduce our players. On the top left corner of Arctic Dream, on the right side, we have our Red Terran. He is
Sloza.
And his teammate. Also a Terran.
What?
Whoa!
What's a Terran?
Whoa, that kind of slipped under the
Ooh.
radar here.
Was it for real, or maybe they made a mistake? I hope so.
Casper.
I hope so. It's
Not
for real.
saying anything. Because,
Yeah.
you know, you could ask for a remake right there and then if you didn't have your right race, right? This is... I would have allowed it, but looks like he knows what he's doing. Let's Sir Malgan, can you introduce our opponents?
Wait, we have to give their team name.
Oh yeah, their team
the
name
team name.
is...
It's kind of important.
Yeah, threw me off with this Terran for Casper.
I know, right? Alright, let's introduce the team on the bottom right. On the right side, it's the pink Protoss. He is.
Spaghettio.
And his teammate, it's the teal Terran. It is ETTTT. And their team name is the Super Smurfers.
You know, I think Casper is like, you know, I
Hey,
need
dude.
to show Sir Maligan how to play a newbie Terran here.
Probably.
Well, you want to talk about newbie? Look at this back cover by ETTT.
Oh my gosh, ETT is blocking the wrong side. He's blocking his natural. Oh my.
Alright. I mean, it's not the end
Yeah.
of the world, but
There's no Zerg,
Yeah,
so
but-
it's okay.
yeah.
Did the other team scout his base though? Because that could be you know, it could have thrown them
Well,
off like,
so
oh, there's
Sloza
probably a
has-
proxy
Command
somewhere.
center upgrade.
Sloza has
complete.
the scouting SCV, but it's
But he
staying
hasn't
natural.
visited.
He saw the
Yeah,
barracks.
yes,
He saw
yeah.
the barracks, but not the depots.
Not the depots. Okay.
But yeah, look,
Oh,
look at Casper, right? This is early stim reactor. Yeah, it looks like he knows what
Yeah.
he's doing, so it was done on purpose here. But we do have
Yeah,
to
so
ask him
definitely
this
have a-
after.
Yeah, they have a plan here.
I'm surprised because his Zerg is pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, his Zerg is pretty decent. Oh, you know what? Actually, his Terran is not that bad too, because he did play Terran when we were playing 2-on-2. That's
okay.
right.
So
Yes, he does play good Terran. So now I remember.
all right, so we'll see. I mean, this is an important win here that they need. Looks like Little Boys is going to make it to the playoffs. I don't foresee them not inching in there. The only way they would not make it is if Benzel wins out and Olden Gold wins out, right?
I see.
So, but otherwise, I think they're in good shape. So now it's really a matter of who gets that last slot.
Ooh,
Either Benzel,
Ooh,
Serious
didn't
People,
see that.
Surfers.
he found it.
Yeah, look at that. There's
Proxy on the right.
the proxy.
The
Double
Marine found it.
Stargate.
Ooh.
It's a double Stargate. Oh, dun. Let's see what Mighty Ant is doing to prepare for this. Oh
Yeah,
my
but,
gosh,
you know,
it's
that's
double
gonna take a long
Stargate
time
race.
for that one solo Marine to take care of
Yeah,
that.
he
Yeah, look like
needs to send those. Yeah,
Casper's
they need
going
to get that ASAP. They should
Making a beeline
send also
for-
those what you call this? The vultures? I mean the Hellions. Vultures.
Yeah, so first step
That
of
could
being
help
Terran,
too.
man, is you gotta know the names of your units.
I know. Just show some that a Terran player. Yes, kill that! Oh no!
but
Kill
you
it!
set him out off.
You
Might as well fight.
Oh my gosh! Might as well kill that pylon there. Go. That's scram. Get out of there. Nice. They have to deny a pylon. I mean the probe there.
Watch the
Yeah,
Hellion.
Cause
Yeah, just to be careful.
there's the Hellion.
This is a lot of Hellion there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of probes gonna fall here.
Oh, what's he
Unless
doing?
He doesn't
Why are you
attack
not
them.
firing?
No, he sent it and he didn't look.
Yeah, he didn't look.
But
Yeah,
it
but
doesn't
now
Somebody
they
matter.
gets surrounded too.
Oh my gosh, they're all bumped. No, they're all gonna.
Oh my gosh.
That's painful
could
to
be-
watch.
This will
There's an
be the
attack
end
here.
for.
There's Void Race. That's why. There's Void Race attacking on the other side. Look at this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there are Widow Mines here, and he's just gonna hide behind the Widow Mines. And I
Oh
think
no!
Yeah, there's one that's gonna fall. Then the second one's gonna fall, and that's it.
Boom!
Yikes.
Oh, that's it. GG. GG for Spaghetti-O, man. There's
Well,
no way for him to stop this.
It's well, I think they're still okay. I think it's the next attack here.
Whoa!
I think
Oh, yeah, okay. You're right.
Floza didn't manage that as well as he could have.
Yeah.
Um,
For a second there, I thought the tanks were from for 2 feet on your chest. My mistake. So that's
he's
why I thought
gonna
it was
lose-
a GG already.
he's gonna lose the 2 Stargates though, and he's already preempted it by making 2 more in the back of his base.
Yeah.
how
How many did he lose though? Let's see.
You know what?
He
I
lost
think-
17 probes. Oh wait, 15 probes.
Yeah, but
That's
look,
a lot
there's
of
a big
probe
attack
loss.
now. Do they?
Yeah.
I don't think the tanks are in position. I think Spaghetti-O's in trouble here. Because if they just attack Spaghetti-O, he really can't do anything about this. He should have left a few tanks here, ET, in Spaghetti-O's base.
Yeah.
But uh-oh.
They need
Yeah,
to finish off Spaghetti-O.
And I think they're gonna be able to do that with the mines as well once they burrowed it in between the bases, and then ET cannot help without suffering significant damage. And I think there it is. Now they're not moving.
The mines
They're not moving.
The mines
well
need to be
together.
buried, man. The mines are just sitting there.
Oh, mine drop in the back.
Oh, there. That's why. Okay.
Oh, no wonder.
But
Okay.
there's no need for a mine drop there because you just kill everything in the front and.
See, if a mine drop in the front would have been great for the incoming reinforcement, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right. So the tanks are not sieged yet. They're
Ah, the
sleeping
tanks
now, but
are
is it
gonna
too late?
Wreck this, guys.
Oh, that's a good move here,
Ooh,
but
nice drop.
Sloza
Very nice.
and yeah, Casper as well. And I think this is gonna snowball, and I think this will be it.
Yeah, this tank is dead.
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean
that's
it's,
it, man.
it's a
GG.
gambit to put those 2 Stargates way out there, right?
Yeah.
When you don't really need to. Because as soon as they
Yep.
find it, that's it for your production for a while. Alright, game 1 goes to Golden Gold.
Yeah, that was fortunate for, I mean, not fortunate, but a good move there by the Terran player to scout that area. Well, they're both Terran, so. Who did scout? Was it Mighty Ant who scouted there?
Yeah, it was Sloza who scouted it.
Nice.
But looks like Casper did intentionally pick Terran.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well-
Terran is not bad.
See, if they stick with it, game 2 is going to be on Roscallion. You know, once you discover the double proxy, I would cancel one of those, maybe 2.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too close, so you just cancel it and then you're screwed, right?
Yeah.
But then again, these guys took too long to kill the pylon, so, you know.
Actually, it was a good thing that 2 feet in your chest destroyed that pylon, because I thought he was gonna abandon it. I was like, oh no, don't abandon it.
Yeah, you gotta kill that,
Think it-
man. You cannot let
Gotta
that
kill
be.
that. Yeah. Next thing
Yeah.
you know, there's 6 Void Rays in your base.
Yeah, actually, that was close. That if they didn't scout it, and then you get to up to 6 Void Rays, it's really tough to deal with that, right?
Yeah.
Although he did went through the mine route, so. Oh no, Casper is playing random.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Interesting.
All right, I like it. I like it.
Haven't seen him play Protoss, so we'll see.
Okay, so good teams are good. So he's playing random. That's why.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are watching.
FSL Season 4.
Okay. Alright, let's introduce our players on the bottom right corner of Roscallion. The Red Terran or no, actually, we're introducing the top left corner.
No, I'm
Or
using
whichever
the
one.
bottom right.
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
Throwing
Mhm.
Terran again.
Oh, that's right.
631.
And his teammate, the other Terran.
Sloza.
And they are called
Team Old and Gold.
Alright, let's introduce the players on the top left, on the right side. It's the Terran player. He is ETTTT. And his partner, the Protoss, it is.
Spaghetti-O.
And they are called the Super Smurfers. Interesting way of blocking that ramp. I haven't seen that done
I
like
don't
that.
think
So
they planned that
They're probably
together.
yeah,
Old and Gold
they're
is
not
taking
familiar with the map.
the safe approach here and blocking their ramp, right? Making sure the initial block up top.
Oh,
Although-
but the scout got in. Ah,
They let the scout go in. You know, typically you see in 2v2 they block the bottom part of that ramp, so you can just take your expansion easily.
Yeah.
But they want to take this safe approach. Just I don't blame them. 2 barracks again.
Oh, he loses the SCV.
oh, he loses the
Yes.
SUV. Yeah. All right, don't tell me this probe is gonna kill 2 SCVs. Let's see.
Yeah, but there's a marine now, and the marine's gonna shoo away
Marine
the
now.
probe. Can't kill it, but
Oh, he escapes with 1 kill.
That
Nice.
is a bold probe, man.
All right.
look at this by ETT. It's a really quick. Was that a command center first?
That.
It's a really
Yes,
early
it
command
is.
center.
Yeah, because
I
it's
don't
almost
think it
done.
was. I don't think it was because there's a he has a barracks up top.
Barracks. Ah, that's right. So barracks, then command center. Okay. So Protoss goes for that Stargate again. So
That's really early command center though.
yeah.
Alright, so they actually both expand. And so the onus is for our double Terrans here to do some sort of attack, right, to set them back, because otherwise they're gonna start falling behind.
Well, actually, my bad. There's 2 Stargates actually.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But this time it's in this base, so at least finally cleans that up. But at least it's in this base, and he can continually produce Stargate units as opposed to before. But this time he's gonna be doing Phoenix.
Phoenixes.
Yeah, actually his Phoenix control is very good. I remember one of the earlier games this year, they were doing Phoenix compositions, and it was doing very well. So let's see how well they handle it this time.
Yeah, he better make sure he attacks with his Phoenixes. Harass early. Keep the Terrans, at bay.
Yeah, because I think Casper is going to be attacking early here. As soon as he has Stim, he's probably going to boost across the map and see what damage he can get done. Because he has no expansion, so...
Yeah, look at that. Tank, Marines. What the heck is he building there? That's not a command center. Is that a command center in the natural?
Yes.
That is a command center, yes.
It looks so small. Oh, it's because it's zoomed out. No one.
Alright, there's the
Reapers.
double Reaper.
The Reapers.
Finally, the second Phoenix comes in so it can pick it up. Third Phoenix. But they haven't dealt with this one pesky Reaper.
What is he doing?
Alright, so
Yeah, I
ETT
think he-
sends his SCVs to shoot it out first, but that just that one pull, I'm guessing that loses about 50, 60 minerals?
Yeah. There's 4 Phoenixes now in the map, so
Right, so they're on
Let's
their
see
way.
what does-
They're gonna start harassing. It's gonna pick off this one medevac.
nice pick there. With that medivac. Ooh, there's no defense here. Okay, he needs to manage those nicely. Just pick off some SCVs.
Alright, but Casper's been building up this big composition here. He's gonna have a 2 medevac full of Stim Marines. But I think the Smurfers are okay because they have tanks, right? As long as they protect the tanks, they should be okay. And even with these Phoenix, right, they can chase down Medivacs. I think they'll be okay. And with their economic advantage, I think they're in good position here.
And Mighty Ant has very low worker count.
Oh wow! Even less than Casper, and battle cruisers are gonna be coming soon. I know he said probably not, but looks like he is gonna go back to his battle cruiser builds.
Yeah, look at that. The Old and Gold has a total of only what 50 workers for both of them.
But see, look,
that's so low.
I think it's because look, Mighty Ant keeps losing workers here from the Phoenix harass.
Ah, that's right.
Plus they didn't get a Nexus out in time to make workers, so you know.
Yeah, that too. So couple that with the harass and late command centers, they're really behind, and they really can't siege this anyway because I mean this is a good force, but that's the thing about Terran versus Terran. Once the Terran's tanks are sieged up ahead of time, it's hard to break through that.
Yeah. And the Phoenixes are just gonna lift these tanks, really, or you know,
well,
just take out those.
Even need to, right? You just need to provide vision, and yeah, they can't get closer here. The tanks will shelter here. But you don't want to lose these zealots, though. I mean, you don't want to.
Stay in the range of the tanks.
There you go, and then you just kill the Medivacs.
Good cancel.
Oh, that's a good cancel. Yeah, these Marines are not going to be able to get up there. And I think eventually you can just start picking up these Marines, right? You have enough lifts.
Yeah, there's no way for them to break this. And then they're so behind economically, so...
Yeah. Look, battle cruiser's about to come up. It's going to warp to the back of the base immediately, I presume. Or is it going to save it? Yeah, there he is. He's going to start picking up these Marines. So he has one battle cruiser, but he hasn't sent it out yet. Where is it? There it is. Now he's just gonna pick up these Marines. There's the battle cruiser.
There's the battle cruiser. Surprise!
Alright, so I think it can take out these
yeah, he can take out these two.
One-on-one, but although it's being repaired.
Oh, it's hard. Look at that. That thing doesn't want to die.
Yeah, because of the repair.
Oh, he's gonna lose this.
Yeah, he's gonna lose it. And you know what? It's okay because he killed a few more workers and they're really far behind in workers already. Phoenix are just gonna fly in, do some more lifts. Yeah, he's able to kill a lot.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Look at him.
There's no
20 SCVs remaining. There are more
Phoenixes. There's 15 Phoenixes now.
Yeah, but you know, he's making more. At this point, you don't need any more. The reason you make this many in team games is, you know, if you know somebody's gonna go all air on the other side. But you already know that they're not. And this many is already enough. At this point, you can safely transition to something else, right? Either Tempest.
Yeah, go carriers.
Or carriers.
Carriers or Void Rays, yep.
Yeah.
It's too much. But yeah, I mean...
But he's still making Phoenix.
There's no defense here on the side. Okay, the Marines are here though.
No, he's gonna lose that one Phoenix. Okay, but now it's just all battle cruisers for ET, and I think they're primed to win this game right here. It's a good position for them.
The only way Old and Gold will win this is if Spaghettio and just waste all of his Phoenixes, probably a mine hit or something. They should make some mines at this point.
Yeah, but I think he can even just go attack with these. Oh, there you go. Charge is done. Because the charge can just clean up all of these Marines and you pick up the rest. Oh, actually, there's a lot of Marines. You probably shouldn't go up there. Unless you time it with battle cruisers.
Yeah, wait for the battle cruisers.
Oh, he's stemmed! And now there are no medevacs here. So these...
Oh, yeah.
Ah!
There's the battle cruisers.
And I think this is gonna be it.
Yeah, this is GG right here, man. That's just too much. They're just gonna pick them up.
Yeah, there's...
Pick. Keep picking. Did he run out of... Oh, yeah, okay, there you go. I think he ran out of energy.
Yeah, there's... Look, if the supply is, it's just terrible. And with
3
these
battle
tanks,
cruisers.
yeah, with these tanks
Oh my
sieging,
God.
you'll be signaling the GG here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you're not going to be able to dislodge these tanks anymore. He's not even sieging, so... Yeah, that's it. Good game.
GG.
We got a game number 3. 2 game 3s in a row.
It's the game 3 night, man. You know how it is when there's a night where everything's just 2-0.
Yeah. But tonight, we got 2 game 3s.
So let's
hope
hope.
Frieden can make a game 3 with the Dark Menace tonight, so...
I know, right? That would be interesting. That would be a fun game.
Alright, so Emerald City is next. I'm actually looking forward to that game, that Code S game, see what Frieden has up his sleeve, see what he prepared.
Yeah, because he's been doing great so far in the last few games.
Yep. And so game number 3, Emerald City. So, what happened there, Sir Maligan? Why were they so far behind?
You know what dragged them behind is that I think they tried to do a timing push and they didn't execute it properly. Because if you look at Casper, he was, making a lot of marines, making tanks. He didn't even expand expand at all. So I think they were trying to do a timing push there, which and then I think they abandoned it. I don't know. We have to ask them because they were so behind. While the other team was just expanded right away. Established their defense, did the first attack.
Yeah. Well, let's see first if he's gonna draw Terran again. So.
That's true, because he's random. I really want to see him as Protoss.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so this
Emerald
is the
City.
Super Smurfers' last game. So if they lose this, they're basically out.
They're out.
They're not gonna make it.
I see.
Anymore. If they win this, the stars have to align just right for them to make it still. But they still need to win this game. So. Alright.
You're
watching. You guys are watching. I like that FSL logo, man. Alright, let's introduce our players on the top left corner of Emerald City. On the left side, drawing Protoss this time! He is...
Casper 631.
And his teammate.
Yes!
Always the red Terran. Looks like he keeps getting the red color here. He is...
Sloza.
And their team name?
Team Old and Gold.
Alright, let's introduce the team on the bottom right. On the left side, it is the Teal Terran. He is ETTTT. And his partner in crime, it's the Pink Protoss. He is
Spaghettio.
And they're called the Super Smurfers.
Yeah, they really need this win here.
Yeah.
The Old and Gold still would have 2 games remaining, so they still have a chance to position themselves for playoffs. But this is the last game for the Super Smurfers, so this is their last hurrah, and this is the last game of their the regular season. So
Look at that. 2 feet on your chest has 2 gates.
yeah,
Well, actually, is that 3 gates? Oh wait, no, 2 gates
Yeah.
only.
I don't like placing your buildings like that for Protoss.
Yeah.
Because if you recall your units, sometimes
That's
they just
true. You
get
get
stuck there.
trapped.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you can't move them. So that's why I don't like building it that tight.
Yeah, that's
So,
a good
but-
point.
But looks like no quick expansion here either for Casper.
Oh man. Yeah, Casper needs to
yeah.
expand, man. Because it
Yeah,
looks like the what you call this? Mighty Ant is not doing any attack build, so
Yeah.
there's no way
So
for him to attack by himself.
Yeah, it's
And he's making 2
pointless.
zealots.
Yeah, it's pointless to
4
make these
zealots.
fight.
What are they doing?
All right.
Are they communicating?
We're gonna have to ask them about this at the end of the game here.
Yeah.
Because you're just setting yourself back when there really isn't, unless you send them now and you do some damage with these zealots.
Yeah.
Right, but even then, it'll take a long time for them to walk across the map.
You also missed. Mighty
Yep.
Ant tried to do an eBay block on the gas against Spaghetti-O. Didn't work.
So, I mean, that's
the
Mighty
Terran tried
Ant
a block there.
harassing, but... Alright, Twilight here for Casper, but still no expansion. There is a Reaper. Ooh, gets one probe. Might get a second one. Right, because,
Interesting.
you can make these units, but these units are not going to do much right now. And all it is doing is setting you back.
Yeah. It's not a good investment for Casper, really.
Yeah, it's a good harass here by the Reaper. Right,
Robo.
so getting his tech down. I don't know what he's planning on doing here. He really needs to expand, though. We really have to
What
ask
is
him
the
this.
Terran? Yeah, and then the Terran, his partner, isn't doing much. You know, he's just making a few Marines.
But he is gonna go across the map. You know, let's see if he gets anything done.
Look at that. ETT has a very early has the early command center, but it's not saturated even halfway. So probably stop making SCVs. Probably.
Yeah.
This is oh, okay, so there's two pylons there. So I thought there was only one pylon powering all of this in the front.
Yeah, but I mean, this is just one person attacking. I think they could easily defend it. And
these will be donation at some point.
unless you wait for the other Terran units here that is making their way across the map. But even then, you're wasting so much time. By the time you get there,
Yeah.
the other team has already amassed enough units to easily deflect it, right?
Yep.
Although, if they catch him with the Phoenix all the way on the other side of the map, they might be able to do something here.
Yeah, because there's only a few Marines there. Look at that.
Yeah, because if the
Only
Phoenix,
what?
was, they were home, then they can defend us easily. But if they're not, they can do a lot of damage here, and that might be the window that they need here.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. They need to go now,
No. No.
Alright, there it is.
Okay, there.
Charge is done as well. Ooh,
Ooh, charge
Phoenix
is there.
Trying to fly back. It's like, I gotta get home. Alright,
Yeah.
tank siege though. Nice siege of the tank. No, he's gonna
Oh,
try to kill
don't
it.
donate that!
No.
Oh, get back! You're not gonna kill
He
that
does
man.
snipe it.
Oh, he did.
Good.
But he lost 3 stalkers there. For one
Yeah, but
tank.
the Phoenix back now. It's an easy hold at this point. So they
Yeah.
did do some economic damage, but units lost was not in favor for them.
Yeah, they
And
lost a lot of units there.
They're so far behind. I mean, although Mighty Ant does have 38 workers, right? Spaghetti-O only has 42, and ET has only had 33. So it's not over yet.
Here comes the Phoenixes. They're gonna wreak havoc again. Do they have even turrets there on their mineral lines? I don't think they have defense again for it.
They have some. Oh, that's a lot of Marines. Picks off one Phoenix.
Okay, so
Yeah, so he does
there's
have
some
turrets.
turrets.
Does he have one? Yeah, he does have him in the main base. So I think he's okay. He might lose a few SCVs, but the Phoenix takes some hull damage.
Yeah. Look at that. More Phoenixes are being made. I guess it's gonna be the same play. A prism is being made there by 2 feet in your chest. So
But
we'll
he's
see if he can make it happen with the.
He's so far
Yeah.
behind, right? He actually has
He's-
stopped.
he only
producing
has-
probes.
Yeah, he only has 25 probes.
Yeah,
so
he cut
that's-
full production already.
Yeah,
So
he needs to keep making probes.
there it is. 2 more probes are in the way, but it's not looking good here. Alright, so there are all these stalkers. Let's see if he's gonna pick off 1 Phoenix, 2 Phoenix. Yep, he does get 2. But he does lose. Did he lose a stalker there? I'm not sure.
Yeah, he lost 1. Just 1. Oh, and then Spaghettio's taking his 3rd.
Yeah. I think the play here is if Spaghettio gets to his Golden Armada, I think couple that with Bio Tank, I think Smurfers are in good position here.
Yeah.
Alright, so Storm is in the way, so that's good. But actually he's gonna make them into Archons. Yeah, they're just falling behind here, right? Both the Smurfers have broken 100 supply already with good worker count. Casper's far behind. They need to take their 3rd sometime soon.
Yeah. Casper needs to put at least a few defenses on his mineral lines.
Yeah, I mean we have to
Once
ask
he
him.
leaves, there's nothing there.
Why
there's
he
a cannon. This one cannon.
Why he decided to go with random tonight, right? I guess he was comfortable with it. But he's way better with Zerg, right? All right, they're moving out. The whole army has been emptied, and they're making their way across the map. The Phoenix, I don't know if it spotted it. Still starting to skirt the edges here, but the lack of army should be ringing alarm bells here for the Smurfers, right?
Oh, he's gonna pick up those medivacs!
Away,
Boost them up! Boost! Oh, he got away. Nice.
Ooh.
Stim
there, picks up 1 Phoenix, but he's losing his medivacs. Picks up another couple of Phoenixes. Phenai, maybe. But yeah, they're in position here. The tanks are in position. I think if they cancel this 3rd, right? They cancel this 3rd, they can just back off, right?
Yeah, ooh,
Okay,
nice storm.
Look at the charge lots making it. I think he's gonna lose these charge lots. There's 1 Archon there doing a lot of splash damage.
Those Marines needs to help the. There you go. Focus on the Zealots. Keep that tank up. Is the tank still alive? Oh yeah, it's still alive.
Still alive. That 1 tank, the hero tank, but there's just too many Marines and got flanked by the other tanks themselves, and they're gonna siege, and this ends the assault from Golden Gold. It was a good assault there, but they plummet in supply. But the good thing is they got the 3rd of Deepu by Spaghettio and drops his worker count 37. So now it's just a matter of can they survive this counterattack?
Counterattack. There's only 3 Phoenixes left after all that scuffle there.
What do you mean 3 Phoenix?
And there's no more Phoenixes left.
Yeah, but this is a scary counterattack here. They need to have enough units.
Oh my gosh, Storm!
Oh, look at that Storm!
Marine
army. You just need to go back
Here
to your
comes a lot of tanks, man.
Looks like ET is going to win this game with his tank counter. Yeah, they can't do anything about this.
Yeah. Those tanks are just...
Yeah, you don't have any tanks yourselves, and these tanks have just fortified their way onto the natural, and at this stage of the game, you have no more minerals left in your main base. And I think this is GG. ET single-handedly ends the game with his, 1, 2, 3, 10 tanks.
Yeah. And these aren't even upgraded tanks, but my gosh, look at that firepower, man.
And adds the double Void Ray. I think they should do it. He can actually snipe that 1 tank up the high ground, and this should do it.
Yeah, I mean, Casper had... Why is he merging his Templars to Archons? It's perfect to...
Yeah, no, you need the Storm, but at the same time, I don't even think you can get close to Storm, because the tanks will just shell you down really quickly.
Yeah.
Alright, here it is. This is the victory formation, like in football, where you're just lining up to down the ball. Right, this is it.
Ooh. Shelling sounds so... It sounds so... yeah, I know, devastating. It went, like, what? 5-6 tanks
Yeah,
shelling at the same time.
Just the sound of it makes you intimidated.
I know, right? Yep. When my stalkers get hit with the tank, it makes me want to. Oh shoot! Let me. Even though you know it, it makes you just cringe and pull back your units. But I think this is it, man. There's no way for them to defend this.
Yeah, so they keep their playoff hopes alive. Now it's just a matter of they're gonna sit back and wait, and hopefully the right teams win and the right team loses, and they might squeeze into the playoffs, right? For Old and Gold, it's still in their hands. They need to win their last 2 games. GG.
GG.
Spaghetti.
Oof.
Yeah, I was trying to pull him back.
GG, gentlemen.
Yeah, GG guys.
So first question I had was, Casper, you surprised all of us with your random, and then all of a sudden getting Terran, and we were we were wondering what the heck is going on. Why is he Terran?
Yeah.
So you've been practicing, or are you really
Seen his
prepared?
video.
To play random? Oh, he's not-
I play random most weekends, so
okay. And you were comfortable enough
my
to play
Terran
that.
I would is the weakest, but I've got some, I've got a few builds with it. And I think the first game we just saw the cheese and we were able to respond to it.
Yeah, that was a good scout there.
My next question is, I guess you guys were preparing for the cheese enough that you forgo your expansion at all until very late? Is that why? Because I know you expand very late, right?
Yeah, I'm normally an expand first, but I've been watching a lot of the games and they cheese a lot, so I was just like, okay, let's get ready for that, and it just never happened. So it's like well, except for that first game. The first game it happened and they were ready for it, but the next 2 games they didn't really cheese us. So
I see. Yeah, because we were wondering why you were building a lot of, making units while your other teammate is just, expanding and stuff. So I guess that was the reason.
Alright. You have any questions?
We like to be aggressive though. That's the thing. So the first 2 were pretty aggressive, right? So you got to build units and get some pressure on and see what they're doing. So that was kind of the game plan,
Gotcha.
Yeah, and game 3, actually, you guys did attack. It was a good attack, but it wasn't just not enough units there. Because I think you expanded quite early after you dropped your barracks. You barracks and then you expanded. And I think if you guys decided to go together, mass up, then just go run them over, I think that would have been a better way to do it. But if one of you masses up units and the other one expands first, it's not really that powerful. That's probably why you guys got deflected in that last game.
Well, so it's not the end of the day yet. For you guys, maybe. You guys still have 2 games remaining. So make the most of it, and good luck in there. KJ Freedom, do you have any questions here for Old and Gold?
What made you go different races tonight? And the must-win especially. Because you were to game 3, so I figured you'd go to Zerg, which you never got to play tonight.
I just felt like a element of surprise. Maybe I didn't think my other 2 races were bad enough to really give us a disadvantage.
Got it. Okay, you felt good enough and you wanted the surprise, so that makes sense.
Yeah, Terran's pretty good actually. We've won a lot of games with double Terran, but that Phoenix build is strong. It's kind of surprising. So
yeah,
that was a good job.
Yeah, there was like 15 Phoenixes at one point.
Spaghetti when he's Protoss, man. I'm telling you, when he's Protoss, scary.
Yeah.
Well, good games. We'll look forward to your next set of games, Old and Gold. In the meantime, congratulations, Super Smurfers, for that victory. And with that is your last game of the regular season. So now it's a matter of sit and watch and hope for Benzel, Serious People, and Old and Gold to keep losing. And you guys
let's look at that. Look at the standings right there, right? You see him right there, guys.
So they're just gonna be cheering against Benzel and Serious People at this point. But looks like your teamwork and your synergy was a lot better tonight. Did you guys practice and prepare? What happened?
No, but I let Ethan do the shot calling this time for the most part, especially in game 3. I think he kind of won game 3 for us because I was telling him, I was like, let's close out game 3, go for some aggro attack, and he pointed out they've played really defensive the first few games, so we should play a macro game, and I think his shot calling is what won us that game.
Good
His
call.
final,
That was a good call.
Final tank push there basically won that last game 3. So Itzy, tell us about that.
I mean, so basically the whole game, I was like, okay, they're just gonna play defensive again. They're gonna do the same thing, and they didn't. Or what I noticed is, for most of the game, they would just sit on 2 bases. So it was kind of just like, all right, let's just sit here and let's just expand, and let's just keep building units. And he had like I don't, did you have like a scout flying around or something? But he saw that he was just massing Marines and like nothing else. So he was just like, okay, let's literally just sit here, wait for them to attack us, just build siege tanks, and then I'll build Archons or like High Templars, and we'll just win. And then he came running into us with all the Marines, and then we had everything set up and just annihilated his army, and then we just went and
Nice.
won.
Well
So
played. That was well played.
it went really well.
So,
Yep.
Maligan, do you have any
Played.
questions here for the winning team here?
No, I mean, yeah, that was really well executed last game there. So first game, though, that was the plan to do double Stargate, but I think you guys, I mean, if you build it further on the top of the map, probably would have been better, right? So, because that's a natural pathway there to scout.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
so that's
man.
just-
I saw the Marine go look around, so I think he's
Yeah,
just very wary of the proxy.
Yeah, that red marine by
Yeah.
Sloza went all the way
Was a
up to the
good-
Yeah,
12 o'clock.
Sloza can smell that stuff. That's what he
Yeah,
does, dude.
I caught me off guard. I didn't expect him to scout there because I don't think he scouted like anywhere else. It really it was surprising.
Yeah, they were scouting everywhere in that first game. So
Yeah,
Sloza
even in the
knows, dude.
second and third games, they were just scouting everywhere just to make sure.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Sloza. He knows the meta and he knows the common places, so I can't sneak that by him, right, Sergio?
I'm just scared. That's all.
And so the Super Smurfers, that was it for your 2v2. But both of you have one game remaining actually in 1v1.
Yeah,
and that is against each other. Right?
Wow.
So you guys being teammates might be it, but you guys will have to play against each other on October 15th. So good luck to you guys there. Any final thoughts, Old and Gold and Super Smurfers, before we let you guys go?
Good game.
Yeah, good game.
GG. Yeah, good game.
Good
Fun
game,
stuff.
guys.
All right, good game,
Nice.
guys.
That's entertaining 2v2s. Now
Yeah,
on
at
to
least we
our.
get to
Well,
see-
before we go to our next match, I think KJ showed the standings so far. But if we take a quick look at it again,
Yep, there it is.
Super Smurfers are now in the 4th slot, which is the final playoff position. So they got their 3rd win. So now it's up to the other 3 teams here to get to 3 wins and hope for tiebreakers. And we'll see how it goes. So this actually makes Little Boys in the playoffs now. Because
Oh, they
nobody
clinched the playoffs, little boys.
I think they do. I'd have to look at the math here again,
Yeah,
but
they
they might
did.
have.
I
Yeah,
think
'cause,
they
yeah,
did,
that's
man.
Benzel might still get to
That's the team right
4
there, guys.
wins. Yeah.
So-
but we'll see.
So
All right.
Predators are out of the picture for sure, right? Because they haven't won a game.
Yeah, they're out. But let's move on to our Code S match. Let's chat with our players here. Let's bring them up real quick. Joining us now are our Code S players. Number 1 seed leading Dark Menace. And our random player, Frieden. I don't know if he's here right now, but there he is.
Yep, there he is.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are you?
Good evening.
You guys ready for tonight? So, Dark Menace, are you ready? Have you been practicing, or you're just gonna, hey, this is a walk in the park, I can take this? We can't hear you, actually.
Second. Wait, can you hear me?
There we go.
There you go.
Yep.
Well, I have been practicing a little bit. I mean, I'm not like too confident about this game because it's Frieden and I have no idea what he's gonna do. But I think I can win, but I'm not sure what abilities he will do. It depends on what he does.
Okay, you can win. Taking the humble approach here. Frieden, I know
Yeah,
you
don't worry.
said
I don't know
you
what I'm gonna
don't
do
like to
either.
practice, and you just kind of go with your instincts. Is that what you did this week to prepare?
Kinda. I mean, I played a few games, but I actually played really badly this week, like in just my practice warm-up matches. So, and I was trying new things. So I don't really know. We're just gonna go with it. I just played like one match before this because then I realized we had 2,000 atmospheres, and I haven't played on that map since the last time someone chose it for me. I was like, oh crap, I don't know where to I don't know how the natural's laid out. I don't know where the ramps are pointed. So I had to just do one just before this. So yeah, it's the usual. Just make things up as we go.
Have you been studying the game of the Dark Menace? Have you seen his plays? No.
I saw, I think it was last week's video. But yeah, all at this point, the main thing I know about him is that he's a solid Zerg player. So.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Hey, I have a funny story, KJ, real quick before we get started. So I was going through my my Facebook old pictures and stuff like that, and I saw the old pictures. It's like 2014.
Oh,
right? We had the Red Bull Battlegrounds in DC.
That's right.
Ah, the Battleground.
Yeah, those are good
DC.
times, man. And I just saw those pictures come up in my feed. Yeah.
This is what I'll do right after the game. I'll see if I can find a picture and post it up for people to see.
Yeah, I have pictures from that too. Regret was there with me. It was fun times.
Yep.
All right. Any
Rocking
other
our
Freedom, Sir Maligan, before we get this match going, I'm excited to watch this game.
All good.
All
Good
good.
luck
All
to the
right.
players.
So we're gonna mute deafen you. We'll talk to you guys after the match. Good luck. Have
All right.
fun.
Good luck, man.
Too.
Right. So let's server mute and deafen them. Turn off our cameras. We just need to get Frieden to join our lobby and Sir Maligant. There you go. Right.
That 2 diamond players.
Yeah. All right. So standings for Code S. Top 5 make it, right? And I think Regret's in good shape, but I don't know if he's mathematically in yet. But he's in good position. So it's really a battle of 3 players for the last 2 spots. And Frieden is in that hunt. Alright, you guys are watching. Okay, introduce our players here. In the bottom left corner, the leader in Code S in standings. Our orange Zerg, he is.
Dark Menace.
Alright, our player in the top right, the random player, he picks up Zerg. It is.
Frieden.
Alright, interesting. Zerg versus Zerg, but then again, his Zerg is not that bad, really.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but I think Dark Menace's race, I mean, the matchup that he prefers the most is ZVZ.
Yeah.
But let's see.
So what's the chances here for Frieden? I think Frieden needs to attack here early because macro game.
Speaking of that, it's a pool first with gas, early gas. Yeah, he's definitely going to be attacking early. And so that's why Dark Menace decides, you know what? I got to figure out what this guy's doing. I got to know his race first of all. Let me just send my drone all the way up, and he is going to scout. This is...
Pool first.
Pool first.
With gas.
Alright, so pool first. What are Dark Menace's options here, right? So he has to make sure he gets his queens out, right? He can't wall off the ramp this early. Right? So he's gonna need to make his lings. He's gonna pull drones if he needs to defend.
Yeah.
So, you know,
look at that. Frieden only made 2 links.
Yeah, I think it was just a fake out here. And
yeah, he probably said... Yeah, because he got scouted. He probably said, you know what? Let me just make 2 links.
Yeah, he's not even gonna commit here, and
Yeah.
so Dark Menace, I don't think he's gonna overreact, right? I think he's just gonna make his queens. He's probably gonna make an extra queen.
Yeah. And he has his observer. I mean, his overlord there.
Yeah, and
spotting
then
any ling runs.
yeah, he's gonna drop down his own Baneling Nest so he doesn't die to any Ling Flood, right? This is going to slow down his own Speedlings, but it's okay, right? Because he's ahead economically. The fact that Frieden did pull first and really early pull, so he knows he's ahead economically. So all he has to do is just make sure I don't die. And the only way I would die is if there's a Link Flood. And so he's gonna mitigate that by just dropping down Baneling's Nest, right?
Well, look at that. A lot of links now.
Alright, so he does confirm there are a lot of links, but he
has to send it. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, but he's totally safe because Banelings are gonna be morphed right now. He's gonna pick off this Overlord, which is a good pick off, but it doesn't supply block Dark Menace. He's got 2 Baneling morphing. 3, he's gonna probably have another one in there in the back of the mineral line, and he's gonna make
his
his
links
own
are
links.
upgraded now.
Oh, that was close. He was baiting him in. Let's see. Let's see where Frieden's control area is. He
There
sent
you go.
one down, but that one doesn't even detonate one of the Banelings.
Oh,
And
there we go.
one Baneling goes off.
Nice run in.
There's a run by here. He's gonna get that queen, but is he gonna get it in time before the Baneling gets here? No, he does not. More Banelings explode. But this is an easy defense here.
Good.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice pick. Oh my gosh, he's doing a lot of damage than expected, really.
Well, I don't. This is not enough because although he does drone up, right? Oh, he does take the worker lead.
Yeah, cause he.
And he gets his lair quicker with
the
starting his
speed.
roach speed. So he's not in bad shape here. He didn't commit too much, but he has to make sure he doesn't lose that much here because there's a lot of lings.
The
roach
roaches are
pops
here
up,
though.
but that queen is gonna fall really quickly here. Alright, so he loses a queen. He hides 2 of them down there. It's gonna make him into Banelings.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is gonna be a good hit here. Because Frieden doesn't even know it's there.
Yeah, you're only gonna find out is when you get a notification that you lost a bunch of drones.
There we go.
There are 2 queens there.
Dun,
Pulls
dun,
it in
dun,
time.
dun, dun.
And
Boom.
you know what? That's not bad. Only 3, right?
Yeah.
He pulls it in time.
3 drones.
So, with those 3, gives a drone advantage to Dark Menace by a small margin. But he's still droning up. And he will have his roach speed almost done here. But he hasn't been producing roaches, so... Alright, it's a good game here. Good start for Frieden.
Did he lose some roaches? He only has 2 roaches.
Alright, so he's making roaches now, right? So I think, let's see if he's just gonna go all out roaches here, right? He's just gonna hold down the roach. Because look, he's pretty much saturated in his natural. He made 3 more drones to probably saturate his main. And is he just gonna roach out from here? Right? Oh, he's gonna make lings as well. So I think he's gonna try to cancel that 3rd.
Yeah, cancel the
perhaps?
3rd.
Right, so there are roaches here for Dark Menace, and there's more from him, so he's gonna back up for a bit, Frieden is. And he's waiting for reinforcements, which is... Yeah, that's a lot of links incoming. You know what, that is a lot.
Yeah.
And with roach speed, army supply, he's ahead by a little bit. And he is gonna transition to Spire Tech. And let's see if he gets anything done. Now, I don't know if he's gonna get much done here with the Banelings and against his links here.
Don't overcommit. You're gonna lose a lot.
Alright, so good snipe on that one Baneling. But, he doesn't have enough here, so... But, this is good. You just keep posturing, right? And
yeah, he needs to expand. He needs to make a 3rd, because knowing that he can't break that, just expand.
But, he's preparing for 2 base Muta here, which is, a valid strat. But you can't stay with 2 base Muta that long. So let's see... Yeah, he opens up the rocks and he's just gonna run in, but don't die to the Banelings!
That single baneling is so scary.
Yeah, he does need to start taking his third here, right?
Yeah, he really needs to take a third now, because there's no way to break this.
He's still
You're
making.
just gonna fall behind.
Yeah, he's still making roaches.
There,
Alright,
he
there's his
finally
third.
dropped.
And he's even gonna take the drone lead here. But the army supply of Dark Menace is really high. But you know, at the same time, that is based on roaches, and roaches are very inefficient in supply. Alright, mutas are in production. Now,
you know what? One thing I like about Dark Menace's Overlords, look at that. It's spread out so nicely. He sees all the attack points.
Yep, he sees all the attack points, but... So he's just waiting for... This is gonna get cancelled, but you know, it's okay. Actually, he's not gonna get it cancelled because Frida's gonna push him back, and mutas are gonna join the fray here pretty soon. And this is gonna reveal that mutas are in play, but
no, he should have hidden the mutas. Should have hidden mutas, man.
Still... Alright, but you know what? He does keep his third. Hydras are the response to the mutas from Dark Menace.
And then the spores are being
made. A run by the roaches here. There are the mutas, but he does have his own roaches. It's gonna go all the way back, but it's gonna leave the 3 queens exposed in the the third base.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta know how to split your units well here. Frieden's not doing a good job splitting his units, so now he does. He deals with the units of the main, and he finally addresses the one on the left. He does lose 8 drones, but it's okay because still ahead in worker count and in army supply. And he's getting a hive already, so Frieden is doing really well here.
Yeah, if he can
he's gonna kill these roaches. These are throwaway roaches here for
Dark these are donation at this point.
Right, so it's good that the links are there, so the roaches are prioritizing the links, not the drones. Or I think he was microing that. But you know, he's throwing away units here. But 9 drones have fallen.
Ooh, that hatchery is so low in health.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, look at that. See, here's the problem, right? If Frieden consolidates his army and goes across the map,
yeah, he could win this.
Yeah, look, it's a 70 supply against 46 or 48.
He just
and +1 on both range and air attack is inbound.
Oh, there's Hydras now.
Yeah, but you know, you still have a big ground force as well.
Yeah,
so...
you have 20. He has 21 roaches, man. Against what? 9 roaches on the other side.
Yeah, look at Frieden is gonna see if he can transition to ultras in time here.
Ooh.
This is gonna be an interesting game. So he's supply blocked because these hydras are now hunting for overlords. It's gonna actually supply block him severely.
Yeah.
He makes 3 more overlords, but you know, he's in good shape. He's ahead in workers, ahead in supply, ahead in tech, and ahead in upgrades. Because Dark Menace hasn't even started any upgrades here.
Yeah, he's out of money for upgrades for now.
Oh, actually, no. Dark Menace has already finished his +1 attack. So he's starting his +2. So there's gonna be a win. Yeah.
He has 1-1 actually. 1 armor, 1 armor, and 1 attack.
Yeah, so he's ahead in upgrades. But Ultralisks are in production. He prioritizes the movement of the Ultras instead of the Carapace upgrade.
Yeah, I wonder why Frieden is not using his mutas to hunt down overlords.
No, I think, well, yeah, he should be hunting for overlords, but I think he doesn't want to lose his third. That's why he's positioned
he's
there.
Probably defending it.
Yeah, but here it is.
There we go. Oh.
He's gonna back off for a moment. Ultralisks are gonna be joining here as well, so
nice.
You shouldn't don't lose your units here. Just make sure the Ultras will tank for you when it comes out. And it's out! There it is, he's gonna engage. There are the Biles, the Ultralisks joins the fray.
Jeez.
But
look at the slicing of the...
Yeah, there's not enough anti-air here anymore because all the Hydras have been killed, but there's only 2 Mutas left. So, but he cleans it up because of the Ultras here. If he actually counterattacks, he might do well, or he's just gonna wait for more Ultras here.
Yeah, he's gonna wait for more, I'm sure.
Yeah, because right now he's behind in economy. Frieden is.
That's a lot of links, man. Let's go.
You know, he should have been really taking advantage of the Mutatech at this point.
Yeah, because he didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, because he just sat with him for a while.
But I think you were right. Yeah, he didn't want to make. He didn't want to lose that third base. He wanted
Oh
to make
no!
sure
Don't lose this Ultra.
Why is he sending this?
Dude. No!
Is this a hero Ultra recall, man? Recall. You don't want to lose that.
All right,
it's like
so he
a fast walking tank.
He kicks off the Carapace upgrade for the Ultra. Finally,
did that Ultra survive? I think it survived, right?
Yeah, it survived, but
okay.
It's low health here.
There you go.
There he is. Finally, he's gonna kill these overlords. All right, so he's falling behind macro-wise here, right? He's not making enough, he's just investing so much in upgrades right now. There's that lone infestor. I wonder what that lone infestor is for. 1 fungal on the army here, and then the ultras will clean up.
There's a run by.
There's a run by here.
Oh, there's another run by at the third as well. So this is a good harass here by Dark Menace.
I think
yeah, it forces Frieden.
Yeah, Frieden's losing on the multitasking here.
Yeah, he lost 9 drones already, just because of those small attacks here and there.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And this actually is gonna put him out of position. Well, no, actually, Dark Menace is not gonna commit. Alright, so...
Yeah, Dark Menace is now leading on workers.
Yeah, leading workers and army here. And I think he was just getting pulled apart here by, small run-bys here and there.
Yeah, if you look at the upgrades on Frieden, jeez, look at that.
Yeah.
The upgrades are really good. His Ultras has 3 armor, plus 3.
So, because of these run-bys, Frieden reacts by putting all of these spine crawlers. Right? Alright, so let's see. There's another run-by on the natural. He's met with all these links, so this good move here catches these run-bys, but now he's out of position. He's gonna run back.
Fungal is gonna be key here, because that's a big army from Dark Menace.
But these run-bys keeps putting him out of position here.
Yeah.
Alright, Fungal! Where's the Fungal? Fungal!
Oh boy, it's not
no Fungal.
No Fungal, man. Oh,
there it is.
Finally.
But, so the whole idea of the Fungal is to make sure they can't kite your Ultras. But instead, he's the one who runs away.
Yeah.
Right?
I think this is GG, man.
Yeah,
it's just too much roaches.
The idea of the Fungal is to put them in place so they can't run away, and the Ultras just uses their huge cleaver. Alright, but it's a good game there by Frieden. Just didn't know how to close it out.
Yeah, the Fungal though takes out a bit of your health and armor, correct?
No, just the health, right? So
just the health?
It slowly goes down. It's not that much. It's good against low health units.
Yeah, especially
But the biggest part of the Fungal is to keep them in place so that the Ultra is just gonna swipe at you, and it's with its AoE attack, right? And you can't run away.
It slows down also their attack.
Yes, and it slows down their attack and their movement. And that's why you do the Fungal. But the last thing you want to do is do a Fungal and you run away.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's the whole idea.
Maybe he fungled so that he can run away.
Yeah. Well,
he probably fungled. Yeah, let me fungle because I need to escape. That's probably what he was thinking. Because he was outmatched there, outnumbered actually.
So he had the 3 Ultras in the front, right? He already had him in good position. So all he had to do was fungal, and then the Ultras just kind of destroys everything on sight, right?
Yeah.
Alright, game 2's on Jagannatha, guys.
Jagannatha, but that was a good reaction there by Dark Menace. Played well, right? He didn't overdrone.
Actually, those roach run-ins were really good because that really messed up Frieden's attack there. He had to go back and address that.
And also, it keeps putting Frieden out of position because if you see the roach run by. I think he does grabs all his armies.
Yeah, and then he goes back, so that really messed him up.
And then he puts him out of position. So, but that really shows the experience of the Zerg player of Dark Menace, right? Knows how to pull his opponent apart to give him the window to attack.
Yep. All right. Game 2.
All right, game number 2. We're starting. Everything's good here, Jagannatha. Let's do it.
You know what? If I'm a betting man, I'll probably bet that Frieden will win this, because it's been a 2-1 game all throughout the night. So let's hope he wins this one. So we have a game 3, man. I want to see a game 3.
That last battle, right? When you're about to engage, you throw that fungal, and that's it. You lead with your which they were already in good position. You lead with the ultras and with all your range units behind them, and you would do really well, right?
Yep.
But
all right.
But game number 1 goes to Dark Menace. Let's see about game number 2 on the top right corner, drawing Protoss this time. He is
Frieden.
All right, our player in the bottom left, it's our orange Zerg. He is
Dark Menace.
Ooh, the extractor trick. Nice.
So
sends it right away for scouting.
I think he did that because he knows he has to scout anyway.
Yeah, he has to scout.
So Sam's like, all right, my drone is out there already. Might as well grab that extractor there and get my 3 extractor trick and make more drones right away before I'm supply blocked. So it's a good move. He's gonna find out that it's a Protoss.
Oh man, that's a bad way to put that pylon at the front.
Yeah.
You wanna always put that pylon behind.
Yeah, you always want it because it has such a low HP.
Yeah, and it's gonna be easy picking later on if there's an attack.
Yeah,
and at that point, really, it's more of a liability than it being a support structure for this, for your gateway. So now you'll have to make up another pylon later.
So
on.
if Dark Menace wins this game, he'll grab the number 1 seed. Because he'll have 1 game remaining, and even if he tied with Neutrophil, he'll get the tiebreaker. So he'll grab this number 1 seed. Frieden, if he loses this game, he's not out yet. But it's just a matter of how Mizel does. Right?
Yep.
So it's not the end of the day for him. And Frieden's last match is against Regret at the end of the season. So, these are tough games, so you want to make sure you try to win as many as you can. Alright, early 3rd here for Dark Menace. I think he's had a lot of practice against Protoss. But this is an aggressive Protoss. And, when he scouted the natural and he saw no base, he immediately canceled.
That's very good. Good reaction there.
He's like, alright, forget that. I ain't getting a 3rd.
And he's gonna see the Twilight Council. It's like, I know what you're up to. Dun.
So he's going through his list. Alright, Twilight Council. Is it charge? Is it a blink all-in? Or is it a DT? Right?
Yeah. This is a good scout here by Dark Menace.
Yeah, it's a good scout.
I mean, I think Frieden should have at least hidden something. Hidden his
I don't think he's gonna, go with it.
Oh, look at that! He got spotted.
He gets spotted, but I don't think he's gonna go with it. He just dropped his Nexus. So I think he's just gonna macro out from here.
Yeah.
He did make Dark Menace make 2 spores right away, earlier than he wanted to, and a spine. Right?
Crawler.
Look at that. So Frieden, found out how to kill this Overlord here, right? By putting a
Zerg
Zealot on top.
A spotter on top.
Spotter up top. That's how you can kill that Overlord. So okay, so he killed 2 Overlords, supply blocking Dark Menace. There are a lot of Lings, and this actually is not good for Dark Menace because he did produce a lot of Lings. in anticipation for this cheese, but the cheese is not coming. So, because of that, they are tied in workers and they are tied in bases, right?
Zealot speed is gonna be done. So let's see. I saw a probe earlier. Oh, there it is. So the proxy pylon got spotted again.
Spotted again, yeah. The probe is making its way westbound here. So trying to see if he can hide somewhere, and I think he's gonna find a hiding spot.
There you go, another one. This is good scouting here by Dark Menace, really making sure that.
Yeah, but the warpins have begun. He didn't
the warpins are here. These are speed zealots too.
Yeah, and there's gonna be reinforcements on the left. But although Dark Menace found it, but I think this is gonna forfeit the third.
So there's gonna be 6 gateways later on. So it's gonna be a powerful attack, man. He needs to be careful with this.
A good cancel here by Dark Menace. He's like, alright, there's no way I can hold on to this third. Cancels it. Drops down the wall. And I think we're gonna get to the mid game here because I don't think Freedom can kill him. And they can't kill each other. So we're just gonna move on to our next tech tree.
Yeah. More warp-ins from the
so this
left side.
This is the sign on when you know you're just gonna move on to the next tech. Is when the Protoss drops his forge, right?
Yeah.
Because he says, "All right, I can't kill you. Might as well see if I can start getting upgrades." Right, so this is good harass here. Just make sure you don't lose your units. Just make the Zerg keep producing units instead of
I know, right? Just pressure the Zerg.
Yeah. And maybe if you can snipe this Roach Warren. But yeah, that's a lot of that's a lot of roaches now though, so you probably gotta get out of here.
Let's see
how plus 1 for the Protoss. He hasn't warped in any fighting units lately. I think he's been using it on probes and upgrades and more tech. He really wants that Roach War.
Yeah, and then Dark Menace can't leave it.
Alright, but Dark Menace is attacking up there. There's no warp-ins.
There's no units in there.
That was a late warp-in.
He needs to
He's
block
gonna lose
that,
a few
man.
probes here.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to fight with the probes actually, so that's what he's gonna do. And you know what? He did he lose even one probe? No, he's not. He's not
No,
gonna
he
lose
did
one
not.
probe.
But he did messed up his mining time, so.
Yeah.
And
no!
he's fighting.
Alright.
Good thing he didn't lose one.
He didn't lose one.
Look at that, he sends everything back again.
Yeah, I think
he F2s or something.
Yeah, he
right?
F2s a lot. So, you know, for those playing against Freedom, this is how you can pull him apart, right? Make him F2, and then, you know, just do a drop in his main, and then go attack the outskirts, right?
Yeah.
So that's something that he should address if he watches these VODs, right? You need to make sure you don't F2 your entire units, just the handful that you need to defend.
Yeah, because there's no need for that, really.
Yeah.
Then
he does
you
need to take his third, though. His third is very late.
Yeah, I think he's behind now. But then again, if you look at Zerg has just started his... he just finished his third. Yeah,
third is done. And he knows he can keep it because he has a big swell of roaches already, right?
Yeah, and then Storm is 2/3 done, so this is gonna be deadly if the Storm's finished. How many Templars does he have? Oh, he has 5. Where's the rest? Oh, it's coming. Okay, there you go.
The Storm is not ready yet.
Storm in 10.
But, you know, these roaches are actually tough, right? They can withstand some of these storms. But even then, that helps. It really drops down their HP. So Storm is done. Let's see. He's waiting for more
Zealots. +1 is done.
Alright, let's see. This is going to be the engagement. This could topple Dark Menace. Or we could keep going here.
Alright, there's more lanes going to his natural. Look at that. Did he close that thing?
I don't
think
so.
He closed it again.
Warp it out.
Oh my god. Let's see if he goes back again.
Yeah, he's gonna F2 again.
Oh.
No, don't F2. Just...
You're in a good spot, man. I think he left his Templars or something. I see a few spots there at the bottom.
So, this really delayed his planned attack here, right?
Yeah.
Just by a few units that attacked him.
And then look at that. His Templars are split from his main army.
Alright, so now he's gonna go again. He brings
there we go.
his army down. But this is a big army here.
Alright, he needs to go.
With
He needs to
storm.
capitalize on this storm.
Yeah. So I think he can take the third out. He
Yeah, he
doesn't
can
need to
definitely
engage
take the
on
third
that.
out. Storm up. Storm
Storm, nice storm on the banelings. Look at all those banelings pop really quickly.
That was a good storm there.
Alright, so I think you need to take a different angle here. He needs to take the angle from the top to take out the third instead of butting your head through that side where the spines are helping out. Storm's one.
Yeah, because he felt like he was gonna lose that Templar, so might as well storm,
Yeah,
right?
might as well storm. So you can storm these banelings here, and he's gonna
move
by the biles. Alright, so I think he's taking too long here, right?
But the good thing here is taking his third, so that's good.
Alright, that's good. But you know, you have an advantage with the storm.
Ooh, nice pick on the
Yeah,
banelings.
good thing. I was about to hit the clump of the Templars, and actually, it's gonna
he
go
abandons it. Yeah, okay,
he
he
abandons
probably
it.
stays. You know what? Let me just establish my third.
Right, that's not bad, but you do need to start probing up. You haven't produced probes in a while. More lings are running by. What I like here is
my gosh!
Warping.
Just leave one zealot there on the entrance. That should.
But you know what I like here is the double robo immortal production.
Yeah, look at that immortal. It's trapped. Oh no. Oh.
No, destroy the gateway is cheaper.
Gateway. Yeah.
No.
And it makes your route faster too instead of going around.
I know.
Yeah.
Alright, but you know, we move on here. Problem here is once we get to lurker tech, he's gonna have a hard time breaking it. You need to start making a lot more immortals. Having said that, he drops this third robo. But you know, you don't have enough workers here, right? You need to. Well, number one, transfer the.
Yeah, transfer some of your probes. You need to
excess workers. More gateways are in production.
Look at that. The links are gonna poist again for a run in. So is that choke? Is there something protecting that choke or that?
But it looks like he saw it. So
it's still open again. Oh my gosh. Oh man, just put a zealot there.
But you know, I think it's fine. He just doesn't need to pull his entire army down.
Yeah, see, because it messes it.
Oh, that was a slow warp in. Alright, another baneling down there.
Alright, he really needs to close that, man. Look at that, he's just being ping-ponged at this point.
Alright, but you know, it's still not at the end of the day here. Banelings are probably gonna get 5-6 workers here.
Boom.
6. And the cannon as well. So a very efficient baneling hit there. Now you don't want to push in here without your entire army.
Yeah, wait for your Templars and Immortals.
There we go.
There, that's good. Storm has to connect here.
Yeah. So this is all about the engagement now.
Oh my gosh, why is he?
But you know what? I don't mind that because it canceled the lurkers. Right? So, but now you have to push because lurkers are not going to be morphing in the backside.
Yeah.
Dark Menace is preparing for a surround.
Nice
360 surround. The storms are there, but they're getting surrounded by. Oh no!
Nice
the lurkers are done.
You have to evacuate. Evac. That was good.
Yeah, you don't have detection here. You're just gonna have to go now. You need to make observers. A fourth is already done for the Zerg. He's making a ton of lings.
Yeah, fifth base already is already up.
Yeah, but you know he's making 3 immortals at a time. They're the observers. Okay. So
a lot of Templars coming in.
Right.
Yep.
You're gonna need to have Archons here because the sheer number of Zerglings. Right.
Yeah, look at that. Zerglings are gonna go run in again, and there's nobody guarding the gate.
Yeah, he's just waiting for the right time to run by. You need to storm these banelings immediately. Storm! No!
And it's open again.
Banelings. But there's a bunch of lings coming in.
Oh my gosh. Just one zealot there would have stopped
But
that thing.
Dark Menace is gonna have a hard time dealing with this push here.
Yeah, it's just.
This is gonna be tough for Dark Menace to dislodge.
Yeah, but look at that. Frieden is losing 27, 28, 29 probes.
Yeah.
This is GG, man. There's no way he can recover from this.
Yeah, he just...
Even if he wipes out the 3rd base, it wouldn't even matter because he has a 5th base, right? So,
yeah.
Look at that. Imagine if you have one zealot there. That would have been able to stop that thing because there's a field battery there.
So at this point, you just need to keep going, right? You can't stop, right? Because you're... Yeah, but look at all those lurkers about to morph. You need to get down there.
Where's his observers? There. Oh, he lost his observer.
Is that it for the observers?
Yeah, he stormed his observer.
Yeah, he doesn't have any more observers, and with no observers, you can't stop these lurkers unless they're unburrowed and kills.
Yeah.
But you know, Dark Menace still can't clean this up.
Yeah, because he only has one lurker.
So if he loses all his tech here,
he can still do it.
Yeah, he can still do it because
he can morph those Templars into Archons.
And you know, he's safe on his 3rd base, and Lurker Den is done. There's no more Lurkers to be had, no more Hydras to be had, and if he goes westbound here and destroys all of the other tech, you can't beat this. You know what?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if Dark Menace can clean this up.
Yeah, that's a lot of Immortals.
That is a lot of Immortals with the Zealot support. So this is how Frieden wins his games, right? His idea is to make it chaotic. And Zealots are here, he can defend this. These Zealots are +2 as well.
He needs to make some observers. He just needs to
power
up that.
To power those.
Yeah. Dude,
but you know, but look at Dark Menace's supply.
Yeah, it's plummeted. And imagine that. Imagine if he was just able to close that thing there. This would have been over early. But then again,
yeah.
Let's see what Frieden does. Oh my gosh, he goes back.
He goes back. But you know, Zerg has no tech. He's just starting his spawning pool, right? But you know, at this point, Frieden needs to just like, all right,
there. Those are just a few.
Send stuff around the map. You gotta start finding where he's at.
Yeah.
Right? But instead, he F2s to deal with these double Zerglings. All right.
There you go.
So what is he gonna do? He's gonna send it across. All right. So he knows there's a 3rd. So he's gonna send it to that 3rd, and yeah, Dark Menace can't defend this.
Does this mean we're gonna see a game 3? I like it. Let's see.
Look at Dark Menace making double Lurker Den.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't stop this.
Yeah, there's no way stopping this. Oh, the Templars are...
Morph them! Morph them!
Oh, no.
But I don't think it matters here.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa! Nice storm. And he finds out the other base there.
And he's gonna destroy this tech. So I think this is pretty much GG, man.
Because, you know, he's still mining, so he's still good. And, you know...
Jeez, look at how those buildings fall so quick with the Immortals.
The what? 7 Immortals?
It's like... They're just crumpling. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you have all those spines, but those spines will fall
are
quickly.
Yeah, those are not gonna hold off 7 Immortals, man.
Yeah. Alright, looks like we're gonna have a game 3!
Yay! The streak of our game 3!
Yeah, there's no way you can stop this. Even with the... Even feedbacks the
oh, and he loses the Immortal! Oh yeah, I mean the Immortal, the Lurker, because there's a Zerger there.
Right, so that's Dark Menace's 2nd map loss of the season.
That was a good one.
Frieden wants to make it chaotic, and that's how he can get his victories, right?
Yeah, for a minute there, I thought he lost that game because he lost all his work. I mean, not all his work.
Yeah, but you know, when his army was bearing down on Dark Menace, that was a scary army, and I don't know how Dark Menace can deal with that.
Yep.
But
No, I think one thing that he misjudged there was he sent 4 of his lurkers to the main force of the Protoss, and he buried them right in front.
yeah, and he lost 3 right away.
He lost 3 right away. If he just buried them further away, then wait for the Protoss to come out, and then just get mowed out, I think that would have been better. But
yeah, because he didn't have the burrow upgrade for the lurker.
Yeah.
So they burrow really slow.
He
And
lost
with
3
7
right there.
immortals there, man.
Yep.
All right, game 3. We have 3 game 3s this evening.
Told you, man. Statistics win.
All right, so let's hope. Let's just hope that Frieden does not get Terran here.
Oh, that's right.
All right, let's do this. Game number 3. You guys just tuning in. You guys are watching.
FSL Season 4.
Alright, who do you got here? Mr. Maligan.
Dude, this has been a great series so far, so either one, probably.
Well, if he gets Terran, then it's not close.
That's true. Alright.
Alright.
Zerg again.
On the bottom left corner, wearing purple trunks, our challenger, he is
Frieden.
Alright, our player on the top right. It is.
Okay, so let's recap.
Good day for FSL indeed.
Yeah, it is. All 3 matches, all 3 of them were close. Many different ways to win. But, recapping here, last time Frieden did a pull first, feigned an attack, but actually Dark Menace handled it well. And Frieden had those advantages early with, you know,
Yeah,
he had the worker count advantage, he had the unit count advantage, but he kind of just sat there with his units and didn't really, you know, make use of it, take advantage of where his advantage was, right?
Yep. Alright. Scout. Report.
So
Played.
standard opening.
Ooh, what is that? Do you kill that even? What is that thing?
Oh, you don't even, you
No,
know,
you don't bother with it. Just leave it. Because you're losing a lot of mining time there.
Just,
And he pulls what? 2, 4,
and you don't want
5.
to kill it actually because broodlings are gonna spawn off out of that.
Yeah. Oh,
And
5,
broodlings
6,
are really
7.
strong.
Oh man.
Don't kill it. Oh, he just cancels it.
Yeah, because it's just an evil chamber. Nothing's gonna do.
Well,
I mean, it
you
won't
know,
do
the
anything,
idea
right?
of that Evo chamber was to block the path of
The gas.
gas, but it didn't even do that, right?
Yeah.
So
off.
it was inconsequential.
Whoa. Why is he sending all those things? Ooh, what is happening?
No, he's just gonna mine from his.
Oh. I thought he was like, is he doing something crazy?
Yeah, you don't really need to do that on your natural. You do that for gold bases,
Yeah.
but since it's not a gold base, you know, just make sure your main is maxed out at 16, and then the rest.
Or-
you just rally.
Or you know what? He probably wants to make it look like his natural has a lot of drones. Because he's probably doing something.
Well,
Let's see.
he's not. He's just getting his 2 queens, getting drones, getting his upgrade. In the meantime, Dark Menace is preparing for
He has his
Link
Baneling
Flood.
Nest. Yeah, he has his Baneling Nest ready.
Yeah, like I said, this is Dark Menace's preferred matchup, right? So I don't know if it's his best matchup. I think it's Terran against Terran is really good, but this is the one he prefers. So
Scout.
So Scout reveals that
Yeah.
there's nothing awry other than there's no third base. He really needs to get that third base though. So
Yeah.
he's gonna get this Overlord. Ooh, there's a lot of links, but they're
There's
being
a lot of links. He's definitely want to cancel that third.
Yeah, at least cancel the third. You don't need to commit, right?
Yeah.
Because you're okay economically, but he is making more lings. But that's not gonna be a good day when you start seeing a lot of banelings come in. Yeah, it's hard to fight that unless you micro perfectly and send one ling at a time to blow up, to detonate the baneling. Send one right now! Detonate, there you go. Detonate one baneling, and then keep the pressure on.
Oh! Bad route.
It's not bad, right?
You wanna move at an open space.
Yeah, the problem is you don't have your banelings, and you can't really engage this as well.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, at least
Right,
there's
so
only one baneling left.
The problem is there are more links now for Dark Menace.
Yeah.
So he's gonna transition to a Roach Warren, but Dark Menace has already beaten him to that punch. And he has his third, so this is a problem for Freedom.
And he has no defense there except for a couple queens. Good thing that Links.
Well,
Oh, okay, he has a lot more. So
yeah, I
that's
think
good.
he's fine.
Yep.
But Dark Menace is fine as well. It's like, you know, you can just stay there. I'll just saturate my third base.
His queen is right in front.
Queens
Get out
are-
of there. Oh man.
Oh!
Got caught, and here comes the
Mix are
Bane.
there. The Banelings waddled their way all the way to the other side of the map, and now you can't engage as well. Oh no, this is painful.
Okay, good. That was good. Good micro there by Frieden. He saves his other queen.
But you know, you should go attack again, right? See what you
Yeah,
can get done.
harass. Let's see, unit count. Ooh, there's no links for Dark Menace. Okay, so there's 12, 16. Just popped out.
Yeah,
These are weak links for Frieden. He needs to get out of there.
Yeah, some get caught, but he runs away. He's behind both in workers and army.
He doesn't have a third base.
Yeah, I think like he's going lair.
Yep, stacking to lair.
If you're gonna go lair, might as well take both your gases. But there it is. He takes his gases. He's just drone up.
Did you see that Link got hit by the spine and it just floated away?
Yeah, it's an underwater map.
I know, right? It's so nice, the animation there.
Yeah, it's pretty funny how the units
float up.
carcass floats up in the air. The funny is when the marine gets blown up or gets fried, and it dies, and you see the silhouette of the body floating up in the air right at the camera.
Yeah, especially when a marine gets hit by a tank. You can see it tumbling, floating.
So, Dark Menace is furthering his advantage. His +1 for both range and melee is almost done.
And look at that worker count. He has 49 against Frieden's 34. Jeez, that's a big gap there. That's a big lead. Man, the longer it gets,
I think this is
bad.
Freedom's chance right here, right?
Yeah.
You need to just hold down the R key, make
and he's gonna lose that.
He's gonna lose
just
both queens. But he did. Dark Menace did throw away a lot of links, and this is the time to counter. You need to go counter right now and see if you can cancel that third, and that way you can even up the game, right?
Yeah, because if
and
he
this is your
doesn't,
advantage.
He's just gonna fall behind. The longer this game goes,
so this
bad
is
for Frieden.
This is the same thing in game 1. He had advantage with the army count, and he sat on it, right? And so instead of seeing if you can cancel the guy's third, instead I'm like, you know what? Let me just macro up. But you're so far behind, you're not gonna be able to catch up macro-wise. The only way you can catch up is to make him take a step back, right?
And he has +1 upgrades. Look.
Yes, he has +1 attack and melee.
And Dark Menace doesn't have anything. No upgrades yet.
Yeah, they're
upgrades
four of
will
them
have
coming.
halfway. Yeah.
But now Hydras are in play, and so you lost your window. You could have canceled that third, I think, or really damaged it enough, right?
Then just come home. I mean,
Yeah,
go
so
snipe it.
Just instead, you want like, all right, let me macro. So now he's moving out, which is now too late because he's amassed enough army to deflect this, right?
Yep.
So these are the things that, it's the same exact thing with game 1, where he was in a good position, and he just threw away that advantage. Now he's gonna come in, he's gonna realize, oh my gosh, I can't fight that. Now I have to run away. But his roaches had speed, I don't, and I'm just gonna get chased down. And feel bad for the roaches that are in the trail position. They're getting sniped, right? So these are the small things, right? I think he could have taken game 1 with the advantage, and I think he had a good chance to evening this up. But I think it's too late. He's gonna have to see how he fares in the next part of the games, the stage of the game here.
Yeah.
He's gonna get his own Hydras. There's a battle here. He's really gonna get. He's trying to surround it. He's trying to surround it here with the Lings, but there's just not enough.
Oh my gosh, the Lynx just disappeared like nothing.
Yeah, you don't have enough units at this point. His economy for almost the entire game, he has 20 workers ahead of you, right?
Yeah.
And so I think this is the beginning of the end. It's a good, valiant effort for Freedom.
Ravagers were being made. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be the win. This secures the first seed for Dark Menace. He's gonna be in the side of the bracket where he faces the 4th seed or
GG.
Yeah, the lower seeds. Jane increased tonight.
But that was good. At least we had a game 3, man.
Yeah, game 3.
Take it.
Good games, guys.
Hey, good games. Good games, man. Good games.
Good game, guys.
Got a big glare.
First, Frieden, I want to say is, you lost games 1 and 3, but in both games, you had a really good advantage and the good window to attack. And you had a big army with upgrade advantage. But unfortunately, I think you sat there for a while instead of attacking him. So I think those are the small things, but I think you had game 1 because of it, right?
Yeah.
So
I wasn't sure. With game 1, I mean, you saw after the game, both me and Dark Menace were like, we thought we had each other, or we didn't, and so I feel like that was pretty accurate for like the feel of the game. Like we're just kind of just trying to piece it together. So it was an unexpected result. I don't know. Like each game kind of like evolved.
It's definitely back and forth, but just wanted to point out that you did have a really good advantage in some parts of the games and some windows that you had. But I really want to say good job on game 2. That big run by the Lings destroyed your entire economy, but your army was just unstoppable. So how did you feel about game number 2?
So game number 2, well, first of all, I was telling myself, okay, I'm going to do something different. I will not build DTs this match. So that was the first thing. And so I had tried like a bunch of different builds that I had wanted to play. Then, it was going back and forth. I kept trying to like do some positioning stuff, and then sorry about that. So then, so you're trying to do some positioning stuff, and then, like the run bys were pretty annoying. And then at some point, I felt confident that I'd be able to just march into his base. And so, like, my economy was just taking it, but I was like, okay, ultimately, at some point, he's gonna have to come after this army that I'm using to go into his base, and I didn't think the Lings alone would do it. And so as long as I fortified my 3rd, or it might have been my 4th, I forget. As long as I fortified that one base and Lings couldn't get into it, I felt okay that I'd be able to just go in, take out his tech, and then kind of work my way backwards. So that was the decision I made. I felt like that was a base trade that I would win.
Yeah, you know what? You could have stopped those. I think there was like what 5-6 times that he harassed you with Lynx. I was always saying to Joseph while we were casting, put a zealot there. Just one zealot there would have stopped that flood, man. It would just kept coming, and then I think you F2, because I think I see we see your units.
Yeah,
going.
I do F2.
You F2, right?
I know that's a terrible habit, but then so there's like multiple times where I tried to put a Ling right at my choke up my natural, and then it was just unlucky. Like a Ling run by was happening right then or something.
Yeah.
So okay, I don't have time for this right now. Let me go do something else. So
Yeah.
I was that, and I was thinking about like putting a photon cannon behind my mineral lines, maybe a shield battery and stuff like that. But it was stoppable, but I just kept putting it off. Like I was just caught up with the lurkers. Man.
You always get you keep forgetting. Actually, we see that. Oh, okay. I'm sure he's gonna put something there. Then the next thing we know, the links are in again.
yeah. So I mean, good on Dark Menace. He kept the pressure up, and I think he kept that game going a lot longer. And he just like each game he played all the way until the bitter end. So kudos, man, for going to the end.
All right. Any other questions for Maligant or KJ Freedom?
Oh yeah. One more question. On game 1, you had a flock of mutas. You decided to not use it to harass him or pick up some overlords. Was it because you decided to keep him there because your hatchery was about to die, or?
I was constantly terrified that he'd kill my
hatchery.
My third.
Yep. Your third. Yep.
Yeah, it was really low health, and then I made a ton of queens, and it kept trying to heal it up, but I forgot to. I don't know. He just didn't do it. So, but I was really worried that he would. So I kept those around and just didn't get to use the mutas.
I think what happened to Dark Menace is he saw your mutas. He just made some spores and just waited. Waited for it. But you never came. So I was wondering.
Well, when I made the mutas initially, it was kind of a sloppy tech switch. I really would have preferred to go Hydras, but then I was like, well, if all I need to do is get him to go Hydras. And so I made a few mutas, and then I saw Hydras on the field. I was like, okay, I had the desired effect, and I just clicked out of it. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Cool.
Okay. KJ Freedom, any questions?
Yeah, I don't really have any questions. I mean, you play your own style, and it's good because it throws people off. They're not quite sure how to deal with you, and that's really your strength. So I'm hoping to see you in the playoffs. What's his odds in the playoffs?
It's actually very high, right? If we look at the standings, which I just updated, the onus is on Zell to win his last match and for the tiebreakers to go well in his favor. But otherwise, right? So the Regret, Neutrophil, and Dark Menace are in. So it's a matter of Bizel gets his victory and both Frieden and Hurton Time loses, and there's a 3-way tie for 2 slots. It's gonna come down to map wins. So he has to win, get those 2 map wins, and have Frieden and Hurton Time not get those map wins for him to make it. For Bizel. Otherwise, all Frieden needs to do is win his game, or maybe win one more match, 1 map. That might be a good sign, but we'll see.
I see.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Well, that's not bad. Let me, while we have that, before we move on to
Dark Menace.
Dark Menace, I do want to show a thing just for you because you did mention some memory. So, here you go.
Yeah.
For people, check it out. See if you can find some famous people in here, right? Including your very own Frieden right there.
Those are the old days, man. Those are good times.
DRG, Rotterdam, Harding, Scarlet, Smix, and there's a famous Frieden there.
Frieden right there.
Look at that. That's our very first version of our Psystorm shirt.
Yeah, and then that's me right there. So yeah, and then I have more, guys. Before we move on, this is like a stroll through memory lane, right? Because he did bring that up. So let us show another one. And you can see Maligant's right here. And Criminal.
Yeah.
And then, of course, myself. And then, this is all Red Bull, guys. And then we have another one. And there's Seth right here. And if you guys know these 2 people on the left.
That's QXC and Miss B.
That's right. Livy
Yeah.
B. There you go, guys. So, I just wanted to show that for you guys. But, we do
That's old school, man.
Yeah,
I love it.
Right, guys.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well,
How many years was this?
That was 2015. So
yeah, it was a while ago.
So 6 years. Wow.
Yeah, it's a long time ago,
Okay.
guys.
Well, looking forward to your next game, Frieden. I think your next and last game is against the last game of the season. It's against Regret. So, good luck, and we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, congratulations, Dark Menace, for securing the #1 seed in the playoffs.
Ooh.
How do you feel?
I'm kind of surprised. I never expected to beat Neutrophil in the entire season, and I'm happy I was able to beat Frieden today. But I'm happy that I got first place, and I'm kind of nervous. I don't want to play Frieden again.
No one wants Frieden. Look, Frieden is always throwing things off.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Surprise!
And so he only had 2 map losses, and one of them is against Neutrophil, and the other one here is tonight against Frieden. So
Frieden. Oh wow, that's a good
Is it
record there,
updated?
Dark
Oh yeah,
Menace.
it's updated. There you go, guys.
yeah, everybody has 1 game remaining, and we'll just need to figure out who is the last 4th and 5th seeds here to make it to the playoffs.
And I just want to say one more
Cool.
thing. You know, Frieden, that's the best Zerg I've seen anyone play against Dark Menace. So
Dark Menace.
you know, both games. So nice job. Your Zerg. I think if I was you, if I play him, I'll just play Zerg, dude. Honestly.
Dude, I was so upset about it because my ladder matches, that's my worst matchup was Zerg versus Zerg. I'm like 32% and I got it
But
twice.
you played that really well. I know you lost both games and you won the Protoss game, but the Protoss game, that's just ended up weird and probably won't work that way. I think your ZVZ is really good if you fix a couple of things, and it's really easy to fix because just watch the VOD and you'll see.
You didn't see us before Game 3. We were crossing our fingers. I'm like, I hope it doesn't get Terran. I hope it doesn't get Terran, so we can get a good Game 3. But it was actually a good Game 3, right? There was windows there, so.
So yeah, do we have questions for Dark Menace? Because I think.
No, I think he's primed, ready for the playoffs, right? We just gotta figure out how we can break his defenses. His scouting is on point, so he knows how to defend well. So.
And all those harassment, like he kept harassing even though he had a big lead already. You know, I think that might have been his downfall in the game 2, right? But that's really a strength, multitasking.
Yeah, that was good.
Right.
Good harassment,
guys.
Definitely.
And
all right.
Friday we have actually a full plate because we'll be playing all 4 divisions on Friday. This is the one of the 2 Fridays that we'll be playing all 4 divisions, and so it's gonna be interesting. And Benzel, you're one of them, so you guys gotta get your wins.
Oh man, we have something in store for you guys. No, just kidding. We already have our logos, so we're kind of hyped.
Nice. And then Cyan is playing Instability, and Little Reaper, who's still hanging on by his playoff hopes, but he's gonna be facing against The Archaic. And then Mrs. Uber XL and Miguela. Oh, that game, Mrs. Uber XL versus Miguela, is actually the winner is in the playoffs.
Oh
wait, no, actually the Miguela can still make the playoffs by winning that. But if Miss Uber XL wins it,
it's done, yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what? It is. So the winner makes it to the playoffs.
Alright, let's take a look because you don't seem sure. Here you go.
Yeah.
There's the standings.
Yeah, because if you look at the game, there's 1 game remaining. And if Miguela wins, that means she gets the head-to-head match tiebreaker. If Mrs. Uber XL wins, then she just gets the 2 wins, and she's in the playoffs. The unfortunate thing for Kitty Cat Gamer. Well, wait. Actually, you know what? We don't know.
Well, let him. We'll let you sort it out, you guys. That's on Friday. While he's trying to figure that out, that's gonna be a crucial game regardless. So just be ready for that. You guys can see all of the schedule up on the website, so you guys can check that out if you need to.
Actually, it is. So whoever wins that will get to the playoffs. So.
Okay, there you go. That settles it. We believe him. He did the math real quick there.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Kitty Cat Gamer, she only has 2 map wins, and so even if it's a 3-way tiebreaker, she won't make it. So.
Yeah. Hopefully we can have the graphic up for next time. So anyway, guys, any last words from you guys?
Nope. 3 game 3s tonight. So all close games.
All right.
Yeah, all close games.
We'll see you guys Friday, same time. Have a good day. All later.
All right.
Peace.